That is quite a hierarchy of what now?
And
Honestly,
then
I
Nikki
thought I knew.
Azalea.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey episode 32. How are we doing?
What would you say your
32
tier
episodes.
list is, Velius?
My tier list, honestly, of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, is pretty good. Followed by meh. And then that's it. Those are my only two feelings.
Nice.
Well, I made some pizza earlier. That's absolutely busting.
Oh,
Nice. Can we get a one bite pizza review?
Well, it was the Baron's pizza. Red Baron, of course. Him and I are
the-
close.
I would say
Baron
yeah.
Red.
You can just go ahead and call him Red by his first name.
little pepperoni with some Parmigiano cheese.
Ooh, almost didn't
Red
say it
pepper
right.
flakes. Little sprinkle of hot sauce on there. Some sriracha.
I'm more of a
Give it
pecorino
a-
romano kind of guy.
Give it a 6.2.
Let me ask you this, and I feel I speak for the audience, the Twitch audience when I say this. When you say hot sauce, when you say a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of sriracha, are those two separate items, or is
I said
sriracha the hot sauce?
Sriracha.
Oh, my mistake. Hold on. Let me roll. You rolled the tape back on me.
Yeah, exactly. Gotcha.
Yeah, you just. I pulled out my tape recorder, and then you went ha, and you pulled out your tape recorder.
Just like a few dabs of actual hot sauce on the pizza, and then sriracha
And then
ranch.
Sriracha. What
Really-
brand? What's the brand of this sriracha?
Leftover sriracha from Zalat Pizza near me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's amazing. So, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
All
double
right.
gotcha.
Yeah, no. Yeah, heard.
Nice.
Worm.
Ladies, any updates for the stream?
How's the rest of the crew?
Yeah, we just
Good.
fucking
Dominated that.
Any more viral TikToks that I didn't get?
No.
No?
I'm never making a TikTok again.
Yeah.
Mark my
Yeah,
words.
believe it or not, we've taken a bold step and gone back to Instagram, where there is a very special picture of our lovely lady Megan circulating, and some of you may not know, but I know Megan knows the picture I'm talking about. The most popular picture on the internet.
Circulating on Instagram?
Yes, yeah, your Instagram to be exact. You know what picture I'm talking about.
I think I could guess.
I think you
Share,
can guess
share
which
with the
image
class.
I'm
Share with
talking
the
about.
class.
No. We
Oh.
couldn't possibly. This is a family-friendly stream.
Oh.
I can't talk about what's in this picture. I'm surprised Instagram hasn't taken it down.
Yeah, I've put it in a hole pretty deep in my psyche.
Fucking insane. Yeah, she didn't. Honestly, when we brought it up, she acted as if it hadn't happened. She was blown away. And then we showed her, and she seized up, and it looked like a demon was being exorcised from her, and then and she unlocked that memory. It's the craziest picture that's ever existed. We can talk about it off stream, but
C Millie, any updates from the land up over?
Land up what?
Land up over, instead of down under,
Oh,
it's up over.
Oh, it's up over. Okay.
Over.
Nothing much really.
No
there's
holidays
just-
that we've missed here in America.
You all the Canada Day?
Yes.
Yeah, that was July 4th. No, July 1st.
I'd say like,
That was
You
a
stole
good-
our
don't be
day.
taking ours.
That's our day. What the
We
fuck?
had that first.
Yeah, we called dibs
Jesus.
on that. What the fuck?
My bad. I was like
Man.
confusing myself, choosing one or the other. I was 50-50.
It was a little Freudian slip. She's been hanging out with us too much. She's
One of us.
yeah,
One
eventually.
of us. All right, who's got me a recap for last session?
I got you.
Oh,
my goodness.
my God. Who is this man?
You ready?
Go ahead, Cucrelio. Entertain me.
We got exposed by the brother that I forgot his name. He turned into a whip
Father.
Sorry.
His name
Turn
starts
it.
with G, and I can't remember it.
Turned into a little whip demon that was fucking us up, I would say, because he almost killed like everybody in this entire party. I'm pretty sure. Or at least got like I think 2 of us down.
One down, 3 of y'all restrained at one point.
Put up
We were
some-
all tied up while Zorion was down and dying. Like
Yeah.
it was bad. Yeah, you were right.
put up some ice walls that turned out to make the situation harder than it should have been. So hindsight 2020 on that. Killed the father who turned into ash. Started burning the place down. Forgot how did the fire actually start?
Lightning breath weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. So lightning started the fire. It spread throughout the monastery or church. got a little fire brigade with the rest of the brothers that were in the or priests that are in the church. Got the fire out and got arrested because they don't believe us.
Yes.
And
Velius
we
impersonated
are
father or brother John. Sneaking in, and Father Grisham figured out once
That's
he
right.
cast the spell. Like Grisha, Jaeger. You know?
Grisham or
Yeah, that's
Grisham?
right.
Grisham.
It's
I am.
Grisham, but it's
Is his first
similar
name
to
John?
No, John was the guy that Velius impersonated.
yeah.
That
I was
a literary joke for all you Twitch viewers.
John Grisham. Yeah, it was a John Grisham novel. Thank you.
I'm cultured.
Yeah. Shout out to the John Grisham fans in the chat. We love you. Oh man,
It's
I
awfully
love
quiet
all
over
those
there.
millions of adoring fans.
Long time Swolsaurus flex to
Oh.
Christian fans.
All right.
It's
Well,
a huge Venn diagram. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think we got transported over to the sheriff's office / small jail. There's
we
a bigger
went.
jail
We
out
went
in
willingly.
Yes. They still put you in manacles. They caught Cuckrelio trying to sneak in some toothpicks or pickpocket thingies. Lockpicks. There we go.
Also, allegedly.
They
tried for that
confiscated
yet.
the lockpicks, but he keistered the dagger just in time. They
Oh,
didn't
I
catch him
forgot I
with that.
keistered a fucking dagger.
I like the idea of you being like, oh yeah, I don't know how I got those on myself.
Right.
I don't know who put those aren't mine. Like I don't know how they got on me.
Our baby boy
you
Potts.
can go ahead and take them. They're not. And then while they're taking, they're like, it looks like they're looking down at the unrolled thieves' tools. You just go, ugh, and then you're like, what was
waddling
that?
away.
And you're like, you're crying, and you're like, it's nothing.
Nothing beats the old prison wallet.
Our
The
baby
old-
boy Potts was mistaken for an Irish schoolboy, and he is not kept in jail, but he is right outside sitting at the table. He was given a small little croissant while Velius casted detect good and evil and detect magic. And we got pretty much no reading besides info that I'm going to roll back. I said it was in the desk. I'm going to say it's in the chests now. All your items.
Okay.
Yeah. We can roll in there. It is morning time. Our sheriff got a little bit of rest and is back on duty now.
Yeah, he kind of walked around a little bit and is doing paperwork now, right? Or something like that.
Yep, sitting at the desk doing paperwork. He has not left to go get anyone. He did mention before that this wasn't a matter worth waking nobility up in the middle of the night, so he was assumedly going in the morning.
Gotcha.
Is there like cots and stuff in these cells?
Yeah, there's cots.
Can I try and unkeister the dagger without?
Sure, there's probably like a little
Slide
bucket in the
yourself
corner that
up.
you could go into.
Okay.
I mean, we can say you didn't keister it. But...
No, we keistered it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and put it underneath like the pillow or something for, in case something goes wrong.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a Constitution check.
I really. Velius looks and thinks about how much pink eye.
Okay.
It's just
My
gonna
pillow?
happen.
You give out a
Oh,
little
yeah,
like
It's
constipation.
not your jail cell. We're gonna leave, and other people are gonna come in here.
I'm sure they clean the sheets.
I don't think they do bed
it's
service.
not so much sheets
the
in
jail
this jail cell. It's more of like a pile of hay. So
They'll clean the hay.
yeah.
Hay grows covered in shit anyway. It grows that way.
Exactly. He's just returning
that-
his nat.
Is
nature.
Potts awake also?
Did we?
Yeah, Potts was given the croissant this morning, and you guys were given yours. This is pretty much right after that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And then we did. Let's see. We did rest in the evening.
I think we already rolled hit dice. I can't remember. If these
Yeah, we
tokens
did.
are updated.
The tokens aren't updated, but I checked the character sheet and we did. Because I rolled a nat 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe Zariah was at 11 health before, but it doesn't look like she rolled hit dice.
Yeah.
Megan, did you want to roll hit dice or no?
Yeah, you want to try and heal.
You are at 11
Overnight.
HP currently.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't have any hit dice.
Let's check. Let's find out. Let's investigate.
Let's investigate.
You don't right now. Yeah.
Interesting.
What I thought.
You would have gained 1, so you get 1 because we're sleeping. So you want to roll at least 1?
Yeah, give me one.
Great. All right.
Because I think
Let's-
I remember being like, oh, I should probably do that, and then being like, wait.
Oh, she's
They did pretty
I
well.
think you might have healed her magically afterwards. It says 25 on her sheet.
I'm gonna go grab some.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I definitely. Let's see, because I mean, we can scroll back a little bit. Dispel magic. I had healed her when she got back up.
Yeah,
Like
that was for the
she definitely
11.
wasn't. Yeah.
That should be
let's
the
see.
11 she has. I just don't remember a second time.
No, yeah.
We might have
that's
just been
true,
updating
yeah.
the token the character she got behind. So
That's true.
19 now.
Okay, and then so 19 with the 8. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's better off. We're doing all right. And I'll update the token real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and bind it real quick. Don't update it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I already did. I'm sorry.
You fool.
I'd already hit enter. Sorry, I'm
Right.
quick.
I'm getting serious tonight. I'm breaking out the actual dice.
Wow.
Actual dice. Can I get a dice cam?
Never fucking used them.
I about to say, I can set up a dice cam if necessary for me to roll my own dice. That seems rad.
I'd buy a fucking webcam, like a cheap one for it.
I've already got I just plugged the webcam in.
We're gonna have to have like Zoom and Discord open and all that other stuff. Oh, it's gonna be.
Listen. You're the one that said dice cam.
I mean, I'm fine with it. You guys set it up though.
That D20 is fucking badass.
Now you're also a goblin just like the rest of us because you'll
Can
see
you
them and you'll
double
be
check
like,
your hit dice and make sure this is correct on the token.
Well, the reason I grabbed it is because I thought I'd find like more.
Mine or
Yes.
wait, what?
Valmeen's
Okay.
token.
yeah.
It looks like she gained 12 HP. Were you at 1 before?
Yeah, I think I passed. I was unconscious during that fight,
Oh,
and then
gotcha. You're brought back
Yeah.
up at 1.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, because she would have made a death save at some point. If she would have made a death save when she went down. I don't think she went down.
She might have rolled
Just
a nat
Orion
20,
made
but
death
I don't
save.
remember.
Right, 'cause I
34
don't-
in here. I think she might have just been at 1 HP.
Oh yeah, I think she just got she got close. Yeah, no, it was one thing. I remember that because
Oh,
I remember it was when Zorion had gone down. She was the only one up by the actual thing, and we were like backed up. We were starting to back up into the corner.
Something like
And
that.
I was like, and if you had gone down, it would have been bad because I would have had to make a decision on who to get up. But since you didn't, I was able to run to Zorion and get Zorion up before she fucking took her last death save.
I think we are good on everything then. What would we like to do? We just waiting for Wave or one of the nobility to come down and determine your death sentence, or
So where are we in the town? Can we see the town map and like where we are in relation
yes,
to?
you guys are
like,
actually pretty
things?
close to where your tavern was. Let's bring you to. You guys are right over here where your tokens are.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Zoom out.
zoom out.
Enhance.
Okay.
Where-
So how far would you say we're right here?
Your
Okay.
tavern was down here. I think.
How far? Let's see. Because I know this is like feet because of the grid, but
Yeah, I realize it's like not quite the same. It should be like 3 times the feet amount.
Okay.
So, give or take.
also and this is something you don't obviously have to do, but I think Roll20 lets you adjust the scale
Yeah, I can,
of the
but
squares for like the individual page so that the grid
Yeah.
is accurate.
it should be like 5 feet.
But I've never tried it, so I actually don't know if it works or is good.
All lots were just
Let's see. But no, I just want to know
more accurate.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not gonna be
Oh, cool.
perfect, but it's
Yeah, but no, that's
closer.
that's definitely a big help. Okay, so 270 feet around ish. We're kind of losing. Oh, mouse click. Okay, gotcha. And then we were staying down here. Okay, good to know. Church. Okay. All right, cool. Just wanted to
Assassination attempt over here.
yeah, happen right
alleyway over
there.
there.
His house is up
House
here.
up here where Waves token
Yep.
is.
Where Wave's token is.
Waves
Suspicious. What are you doing
guys.
up there, Wave?
Telling you, he's a killer.
I'm worried. If Wave is bad, I'm gonna be.
It's
Me as a
fine.
player.
All he
I'm
knows
gonna
is
have
where
I'm gonna
Idiom
begrudge.
is and where to go kill him at, and
Idiom has a fucking
Beholder.
thing in a beholder in a crystal, and he talks to it. So if Idiom dies, I don't give a shit. He was gonna be dead anyway. He was down in the cave.
He was such a good
We
character.
spared his life, and if he dies by our hand, it's a net
We
neutral.
find out
Nothing
he's-
happens.
Didn't we find out he's good? We basically saw his like death wish.
No, we did. We found out. Well, no, we didn't find out anything because he's just.
Yeah, it's all to your
we know.
interpretation.
Yeah, I would say he told me something, and then I saw a bunch of books on necromancy while the country's being attacked by necromancers.
But I mean, like, if you're a wizard and the country's being attacked by necromancy, would you not like research necromancy a little bit?
I just find it strange that the man was stuck in a cave for the past 20 years, and then the moment he's released, a bunch of necromancy happens, and then he has books on it. You guys don't think that's strange? I just want to say.
It was convenient, but
This is my fan theory. If it's a red herring, it worked. I just want it to be known that I suspect him. I just want that to be known.
First hot take of the session.
I'm just gonna let you know, if it's a red herring, I took the bait.
Well,
You did it.
okay, one, his legs are all twisted up, and you guys have seen the necromancer. Or a necromancer.
He's a fucking wizard. He's an illusion wizard.
Yeah, but he like
who
floats around
literally
on
made a
carpet,
giant fake rock. He could just make it look like his legs. What do you mean? It's magic. Okay, that being said, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to try to. So, what time is it right now? Would you say?
Morning. Sun probably just broke over. There's a little bit of like windows on y'all's cells. Probably not directly inside the cell, but on the like walls, like towards. Actually, there might be one on your thing. There's probably one that's inside your cells. So left side of your cells, probably going out this direction, facing more towards town. East to west. You guys are not getting total sunlight, right? Res is in the east, and west. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys can see the sunlight coming in a little bit, but it's not super bright in here until he lights the torches.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like Potts is a good way out for us potentially. We
Potts can definitely
get him to steal keys or something, or if it
We
comes to
probably-
breaking out.
Potts is
You guys
an
are missing-
invaluable tool that we also have to make sure that we don't lose in the process. So we got to I am down for Potts. Potts is definitely going to be our ace in the hole here. I'm hoping, push come to shove. That being said, I'm about to ask him if I can try. I know I'm in the cell further away, but if he came and gave us all croissants in the morning, he's at least not a terrible asshole who expects us to just kind of starve. He's like, hey, here you go. Here's some bread. And starts doing work. So I'm gonna be like, Sheriff, do you have any kind of idea of when we would be seeing Wave and the other guy, the Archduke? Or it wasn't. Yeah, was it the Archduke? No, it was the guy up in charge of
and Court Cleric. I have two
Court
names. I'm pretty sure it's Warren, but on my page I have Simon written down for some reason, so I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, because I know we were meeting with Wave, but we were also bringing in the person who studied under, or the person who Father Grisham was studying under.
We'll say that was Father Warren, and his
okay.
first name is Simon. Why not just use both?
Yeah,
he
Simon
is
Warren,
direct advisor to the king, and basically on equal terms with Archmage Rodney.
Okay.
Yeah. The sheriff will let you know he'll head up there probably right after breakfast time or so. As to not catch them in the middle of eating.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my cot and make sure to stay, or my little thing of hay, far away from Poop Dagger. And
How far away would you say Poop Dagger is from his side of the cell?
Maximum
no.
maybe like 12 feet, 15 feet.
Okay. Just make sure.
I can turn invisible, so I'm just going to turn invisible and hide from you in this Poop Dagger. In this cell, I'm just gonna be constantly on the move, invisible. Or I'll fucking blow a 3rd level spell slot and blink into the ethereal dimension.
I like to try and hide in my cell.
You're gonna hide in this room? I'd like to keep my eyes deadlocked on this fucker.
You jump into the hay pile. There's a poop dagger in there.
There's you get stabbed by the Poop Dagger.
Maybe a Constitution save to see if you get pink eye.
Oh my god, do you get pink eye? Not cholera or anything, just pink eye.
I think he's so unlucky.
Oh,
Nice, nat 20. You actually grow stronger. You grow more resistant to poop dagger.
Fecal. Your next save against fecal matter is at an advantage.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
Nice.
You've actually now see this is the it's the
And I would
equivalent
try
of-
it. I like to try and hide again.
Oh my god, it's the equivalent of the
Yeah, you've already
the
mastered
Princess
this one.
Bride.
You've already mastered this hay pile. You're gonna have to find a new place.
Can I try and talk to Potts then? Our little Irish
Yeah,
lad?
he's a little farther away, but if you yell at him, he might come over. Do
We
you
can go
wanna
back to
risk
the
drawing the attention of the guard who thinks he's just an innocent little boy.
Oh, I gotta enhance this.
Never mind.
Enhance,
I will,
zoom,
I will
zoom.
not do that.
Computer enhance.
I mean, you know this guy's gonna leave soon, so if you want, you can just wait till.
Yeah,
Sheriff
I'll wait.
leaves. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
I'll
leaving
just
us
sit quietly.
unattended?
maybe not.
If
maybe
he
it's a
does, I'll be
test.
sick.
Maybe he's testing you to see if you run away. That way he knows you're guilty. Yeah, probably like 20, 30 minutes later, he'll head out the door unless you guys have something specific you want to do.
No, I'm fine with waiting.
All right.
Wow, he moved 19.6 feet and then he moved additional.
Nobody, no.
Wait a minute. That motherfucker's waiting outside the window.
What the?
He's trying to sneak up on us.
Sheriff, I think this guy has a poop dagger.
He kicks the door down. He's like, "Where's the poop dagger?" And we're like, "No."
It's
You
just
can wait
the
a good-
medieval version of that poop dollar thing from like 5 years ago.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Dollar. Yeah. Wow. Thanks for bringing up poop dollar.
He's got a poop dagger.
He's got a poop dagger. That sucks. Okay. All right, gang. We're in this prison. I honestly, out of character, I just want to say this. I'm totally fine waiting here because Velius is totally fine sitting here patiently waiting and biding time just to go ahead and wait for at the very least Wave because because Velius at the very least genuinely feels that Wave can be trusted and is going to help us in this situation. Out of character, I'm kind of worried about the situation. Would like to have a plan to escape, but I will just let y'all know that Velius is just going to sit idly by and wait. And that is what he is going to do unless prompted otherwise.
I mean, I, out of character, obviously would like to break out of here just because that's how Cuck would play this. But
And then, if you want, then just act out what Cuck's going to do, and we'll
no,
see
I was saying if we're gonna be waiting for.
No, I'm just letting y'all know that I'm cool with doing absolutely nothing here and just time
mean,
skipping until we talk to Wave. But
We're
we can
we're
also
not
try to break.
guilty, so I mean we have nothing to hide. I feel like breaking out would just make us look more guilty.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they think we are guilty, like guilty
I just
until
want-
proven innocent.
I would just like to say that to sum up all of my feelings on this, we are not guilty, so we are fine. In reality,
Yeah.
I want to know that if our characters all looked at each other, if something happens and we all just kind of look at it back and forth at each other, I want to know that when I or you or Cuck or Megan or Camilla yell fucking cheese it, what are we doing? Where are we, like, how are we getting out? Like, what are we doing to get out of this situation?
And we always
have to say,
we always have like our ace in the hole of I think either is it Megan, do you have the goggles or does Camilla have the goggles?
Believe I have the goggles.
Yes.
Okay.
well,
We always have the goggles and the cloak where we can just if they're like take them to the stockades, fucking behead them, bring them to the guillotine. or
That's
whatever.
true.
Like we
That's
can just
true.
fucking cape up and
smoke screen and have someone lead us through.
Megan takes like Camilla's hand, Camilla takes my hand, I take your hand or something, and we just deuce out of there.
Yeah, facts.
Because
Okay,
we know that Rodney will be like on our side for the most part, unless he's
unless he betrays us,
Unless he's
which
bad,
could
like,
happen. No, it could happen, but I'm just saying. At this point in time, Velius has no reason to think that. So yeah,
we know we're not guilty. So I'm fine just waiting.
Okay, so here's the thing. We need to tell Potts. We need to make sure Potts is aware of what we're about to do, and that he needs to be on his best behavior. Because I don't want Potts to accidentally do some like nonsense. Or I also do not want him to reveal himself as a goblin and then have our credibility as much as I hate to say it, have our credibility thrown into, because we don't know if this we don't. Rodney's cool. Rodney's chill. We already know that. And in fact, Rodney was pretty jazzed that this guy was magically inclined and figured out that it was divination magic for us. So he's pretty sick. Already knows about him, is okay with him. This other guy could be racist, could hate him, and then
Canceled.
in turn hate us because we were befriending. And so I'm just saying, I would like to, if he could be on his best behavior, or do we ask him to head back to the inn and stay at the inn?
Is any of our stuff at
Just-
the end?
I mean, I'm sure we have like no, not like all of our like no. I carry most of my stuff on me. I don't leave stuff at the inn because we just pay for the night and then wake up and leave.
Yeah.
So we can just send him along and be like,
I think
hey,
having him here is kind of beneficial to us because
that's fine. Yeah,
if something does go bad, we can always kind of count on him to hopefully count to 5 and know what to do.
yeah, he can heal us a little bit. He did show us that he could do that for sure.
We could
You know
heal us now too if he has magic. I don't know if he's
That's
back
true.
up.
I can heal us a little bit if I need to as well. Sleeping definitely helped out a lot.
Megan, I know you're kind of like family with Potts. Do you want to try and get him on
See
his
if-
best behavior?
And are we dealing with the Zorion, or are we dealing with Amy today?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's right.
Should I roll it? Should you all roll it?
we've had Amy in a long time.
Amy joining in now would be whack. She'd be like, "What the
Amy,
fuck?"
what the fuck are we doing?
Wasn't
Right,
the last
Amy-
time Amy joined like we murdered Mary?
This would
No.
it would legitimately be like
That.
in Thor Ragnarok when he's like, "I've been Hulk for 2 years. Like I have not been in the driver's seat for 2 years. 2 years have passed."
Has
Well,
Amy ever experienced
the
a
2 years
JSO?
continues because it's still Zorion.
Okay.
All right, dang.
Unless one of y'all wants to roll it, but I rolled a 4, and on 4, 5, 6 she goes to Zorion. So, oops.
I think eventually these two are going to meld into a giant, like Steven Universe-esque giant woman, and then we're just going to have like, instead of having a sapphire and a ruby, we are just going to have one kick-ass garnet, and it's going to rock.
What if they split
And-
instead?
If they split and are separate, that's going to be whack because I don't know how Megan's going to do 2 voices at the exact same time. And she's talented, I know, but one of them's going to have to be Helen Bonham Carter, and it's going to be fucking crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Does
gonna
Ryan
be
say anything to
insane.
Potts?
Potts?
Mhm.
You know that I think everything you do is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I do need you, though, to be extra careful and thoughtful now, just so that this doesn't get messed up. Not that you would mess it up at all, but because if anything were to happen to you, I would have to go apeshit on the entire world. So I
That-
need you
that
to be
bad?
watching out. I'm gonna watch out for you. Nothing will happen to you. It doesn't even matter. You could ball out. You could act crazy if you wanted to. Okay, and nothing would still happen to you. That's how secure this is. But it would help me if you were to be on what we might call your best behavior.
So, Potts be good. Everyone
be
be
good.
okay. Potts be
Yes.
bad. Zorion destroy a world.
Yeah, but no, don't even worry about that. They would all deserve it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Zorion, ask
Yes.
ask Potts if he can try and heal you with his magic. See if he can practice a little bit.
Oh. Potts.
Mhm.
I'm a little bit under the weather. Would you mind?
Say less,
Terribly.
my lady.
Say less.
Thank you for
His
four.
face gets really like serious, like a JoJo face, and he's like, "Yes, ma'am."
I'm imagining it's exactly like Nibbler in
Oh my God. I would love if he like we found an item that he just like picked up, and when he picked it up, he just started talking like normal and like very articulate, and was like, "Hello."
He has like 15 intelligence or something.
What do I have?
but he heals you for 4 HP.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Potts, you're so good. I'm gonna give Potts a little clap. I'd be like, "That's excellent, Potts. You're doing so well."
I'm gonna give Potts 5 claps and count to 5 for him with each clap. Really reinforce, that calculus we've been teaching.
I'll join in and I'll do it at the same time to make it even more powerful.
Oh my god.
He doesn't recognize anybody else's injuries, but he'll still ask, anybody else?
No, I'm good. I give 2 thumbs up. I'm like, I'm good. I got you. I'm good, buddy.
I'm good.
Well, me, are you hurt? Do you need help?
I do, but I was really shy to ask.
Ask that little boy.
I think I also need some heal spots.
Say less, my lady. Oh.
Oh no. 2.
Whoa.
Respectable 2.
Yeah.
He's trying his best.
Sometimes you just, you don't perform as well as you expected to.
That's about average.
All is well.
Yeah, it's average.
It's the thought that counts.
I think it's a little bit above average.
I'd say it's pretty.
Two's just enough.
Pretty big.
Hey.
Honestly.
Whack, dude. Conversation we're having right
Y'all spend too much time on TikTok.
now. All right.
But yeah, he's out of spell slots now.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. He
Little
did what he
Irish
needs to
lad.
do. He's doing the most, making sure that we got the spell slots for when the big spells are needed.
It's part of the picky fucking healers.
That was whack.
He's been binging.
Belius
shows.
is going to sit down and just get ready to wait.
Yeah. Time will pass unless you guys want to talk about anything or plan out your escape or anything like that beforehand.
In reality,
If we were to escape.
I think your plan speaks perfectly. I think the
I'm
goggles.
saying
Do we have
escape from the jail cells, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right now? Well, okay, wait a minute. Zarian, do you have your goggles? Because we talked last time about how the goggles were like on her head.
They didn't
and
really
would
take
people-
magical stuff off you. They took your armor and stuff and your weapons. They couldn't take Zarian's armor off of her. So they're like, well, at least she doesn't have weapons, and they just threw you guys in here. The lieutenant left for the night after that, but pretty much all your stuff was thrown in these chests. Nothing has been gone through yet. But
Wait,
yeah.
Pots check if they're locked.
You ask him to?
Pots?
Mhm.
You see those little containers over there?
Yeah.
I'll kind of point to the one over here. And I'll like motion with my hand, like the opening motion. Just be like, "Can you see if there's any treats in if there's any treats in there?"
Yeah. The wooden mouth?
treats?
Like-
Our little boy.
Let's see. It is indeed locked. He goes,
What
jiggles it, starts getting a little angry, and keeps jiggling it more and more. Doesn't understand what's going on. Keeps jiggling it, making a lot of noise.
It's okay, Pots. It's okay, Pots. I just wasn't sure if there was free treats.
He's freaking out over there.
Treats!
What?
I mean, we can just pretend that it's a child having a tantrum now. If he's yelling about treats, that was a good play. That was an unintentional.
Yeah, that was all part of the plan.
Yeah. Hey, Potts.
What?
It's okay. Come over here.
Here, big boy.
Yeah, when he comes over, I would like to pat him on the head and be like, "You did a good job. It's okay. We'll find snacks later. If those snacks aren't for us, we'll go get our own."
Okay.
There's a chocolate emporium in this town, Pots.
Chocolate?
Is
What's
there?
chocolate?
I thought it was in the other one.
I thought it was in this.
No, I thought it was in the one. I thought it was in the one where we left the orphan and the one that got attacked by zombies. And
thought
that
it was
orphan's
in this
probably
one.
dead. I don't think it's this
No.
one.
You guys
I
want
already said it. I already said it out loud though to him.
It's okay. I know you shouldn't have. I don't know why you did.
Thadrix is here.
Oh, Thadrix is here. Okay,
Oh.
no, I was wrong.
Oh.
I thought it was I thought it was where we left that child, and that child.
Pots, do you know what fudge is?
I can't. Did you guys give him chocolate? Because I think you guys still had chocolate on your character sheets.
Did you give him any chocolate, Megan or Camilla?
Let me check.
Because y'all
no,
have
is
it
this
all,
is
I'm
this,
pretty
is
sure.
this
I
The
don't.
story's falling apart. Does he know what
is this gonna
chocolate
be-
is?
Is this going to be a gremlin kind of situation?
Oh my god.
I
Uh,
still have
You guys
chocolate
fucking
coins.
He was batshit.
Let's say you guys didn't give him chocolate yet.
Okay. Potts, did you ever have any really, really good treats in your old home?
Flavored bark?
Okay, think of flavored bark,
Mhm.
but way better.
Uh-huh.
But 5 better.
Yeah, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times better, and we'll get you all that you can eat after this.
3 after 2, and then 4?
3. Close enough, Potts. We'll work on
Close
it.
enough, Pot. We're getting dumber talking. Trying to convey thoughts to Pots makes
It's
us
tough.
have to dumb it down to the point where we're like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Like I can't put it together.
But Potts, it'll be the best thing you've ever tasted, unless you don't like chocolate. But if you just stay on your good behavior, like Zorion was saying, and just don't get too angry about no treats right now, we'll get you all you can eat later.
Okay. Promise?
I pinky promise, Potts.
He lifts up his 4 fingers.
I'll just kind of wrap my fingers around his 4 fingers.
He understands what a pinky promise is now.
He understands.
Comprende. He'll waddle back to his chair.
Nice.
Oh, he gets on top of the table.
Nice. What a fucking yeah, that was actually that was sick.
Beautiful.
I hope
Beautiful
you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Some time will pass unless anything is wanted to be chatted about.
Nope. Velius enters his trance state to pass time faster, which is where he puts his hands up in front of himself and does the Wayne's World as time starts warping and we go faster.
The door will open and you'll get knocked out of your trance state, I guess.
I'm like, whoa. No, I just happens to be on the other side.
You stop
of the,
levitating and they're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, perfect, right where I meant to be.
And only 2 people enter in the door. A man you've never seen and the sheriff. The
Okay.
sheriff will proceed. I need to switch layers. The sheriff will proceed forward with the cleric, father, someone close behind him, and he'll address both you guys.
Yeah, what is this mysterious person wearing? What do they look like?
He is wearing, ignore the red, a grayish tunic with ooh, I need the, yeah. Okay, pick it up. I need my list of gods. Hold on. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared.
Got your ass, you fucking fool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a holy symbol of Kendale around his neck, wearing gray tunic, gray pants, comes in, small little staff, quarter staff, fair-skinned, very long fingers, golden hair, a little bit of like wrinkles, but this guy looks fairly young, which is, I guess, he has a stressful job of some sort. He comes in with like a soft smile.
Okay.
Soft smiles for days.
Does he do they greet us in any kind of way?
Yes, the sheriff will introduce him. The sheriff hasn't even introduced himself, so I guess he might introduce himself as well.
We have just been calling him Sheriff.
Yeah, sheriff.
His name could be Sheriff, like in Mr. Pickles.
It is not. He will introduce himself and the
Sheriff.
cleric, court cleric. For those of you who don't know who I am Sheriff Coden, Coden Voff, and this is our court cleric Warren. Unfortunately, Archmage Rodney went back to Estersay last night. He should be returning today or early tomorrow morning for the wedding.
Okay.
Devil. Telling you.
Well, okay. Here's this. And may I ask, what of the princess? We actually escorted the princess here to accompany Baron Rodney to the wedding. Did the princess remain here, or did she return with Wave?
What princess?
To Esther said.
The
If he
princess.
said what princess, I would be like, that's when the music, and I go, cheese it, and we just blow the place. We got to get out of here and everything's wrong. Everything's gone sideways at that point. If they go, what princess? We're no longer in it. We got to get out of it right now.
The princess is in the
Jack-
keep. She's under the guard of King Wedgwood.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. Understandable. So, yeah. My name is Velius, and I'll let my compatriots introduce themselves. And,
Not all at once,
of y'all?
please.
Yeah. I gestured to Cucrelio.
Oh, my friends call me Cuck, but you may know me as Cucrelio. You may have heard of me before.
I'm
And
Zoraid.
So, no awkward silence after me, please. I can't just end on that.
Did you say your name to those kids in the street? I don't think you did.
Kids in the street.
When you were having your sneaky moment while they were getting assassinated?
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, I totally did because I'm a Batman moment. I said,
Yeah, you had.
it's
Yeah,
Cucrelio or something like that.
You 100%.
And I threw some gold pieces at them, but it was
When
like
you say your
a hard
name,
throw.
It was intended to hurt them. Not
the sheriff will say, there was some kids last night that came to me saying some guy was hopping around roofs with the name Cucrelio. Is that you?
Ooh.
Was this the good kind of roof jumping or the bad kind of roof jumping?
No, I mean,
if I was to ask.
it is what we were doing. We were investigating the father last night. It was part of our move.
Well, I'm asking the questions here, Valley.
No. Yeah, I'm not saying that out loud. I'm just, that is what we were doing. So if we are trying to be honest,
reversing the interrogation on that.
no, that's fair. I'm not gonna stop you. At least not right now. I'll stop you if you say something way out of pocket.
He'll
did
say,
it. We killed him.
why don't
I'll
you
be
tell
like, "Whoa."
me if it was the good jumping or the bad jumping?
Well, seeing as this Cucrelio that was jumping on the roofs helped stop
Allegedly jumping.
allegedly. Sorry, we haven't had our court date yet. This good jumping on the roofs helped stop a demon father in the town. I would say it was me, Cucrelio. Bitch.
Okay, dude, you don't have to add that part.
He'll
Bitch.
look back over to Zerai and say, sorry, what was your name one more time?
Zorian.
And you? Looking at Valmeen.
I'm Valmeen.
Well, what was the story for last night? We heard everything from the brothers, Brother Jean, all of them told us their side of the story. That was why we took you in. They're honorable men. They wouldn't lie to us for malicious reasons. So what is your story? That is why we kept you overnight. Yeah, we will give you your due diligence.
No, we understand. And I'd like to say, appreciate the opportunity to hear us out because, again, we have come willingly and cooperated thus far because we truly mean no harm and we have a reasonable explanation for what happened. Josh, I'm going to level with you right now. Last time I did this for all the brothers, I went on a long-winded speech for the entirety of it from us coming into town.
Yeah.
Can I just say that I copy paste exactly that stuff? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I just for brevity, I would
It's
like
mainly
to
if
not
the
have
stories line up and everything like that, and
yeah.
he sees
It's
it as they
also-
do.
yeah.
But the parts when you start talking about the demon and all that stuff, that's what he's like, okay, these guys didn't tell me all this stuff. But they mentioned stuff about like demons, but they were like, we're not sure what happened before the fire. But yeah, so
Can I add at the very end that once I cap it all off on unless they're asking questions along the way, once I finish explaining my side of our side of the thing, can I add on that I see you are a man of Kendale. I too have a profound respect for Kendale, and I would let you know that I am a cleric myself, and that I would be willing to repeat everything that I've told you as well, and I promise you my compatriots would as well, in the zone of truth, to want to verify to you that we truly are telling you the truth, the entirety of it. Yeah, I have a spell. You know what? I'll link it in the chat for y'all.
Whoa.
Zone of Truth.
I'm surprised you haven't used this on me yet.
It's because even if I don't trust you, I don't want to I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to tell me shit. I'll be like, I'll figure it out. You're my brother, dog. There's a line that I won't cross. I'll bug the shit out of you, and I'll nag you as well. But ultimately, I'm not gonna use a spell against you unless I think it's to keep you from literally doing unnecessary harm or having harm befall upon you. Bellies is gonna.
That's a mistake. I'd use it
I'm just saying.
in a second.
I'm just saying.
Can I too, while he's mentioning the zone of truth to them, do we have any like scars from the ropes that were around us, the chains?
Most of them
that we
would have
could show them?
been healed over. Besides, I think you. Everyone else, I think, had magical healing. Maybe not
I had
Velius.
my side was ripped by them, I think you said.
Yeah, I think maybe you and Velius. I can't remember if Velius had magical healing or not. But I think you and Velius probably have the most wounds on you.
Yeah, but
the other two will probably been stitched
I used
over
all my
magically.
heals on other people last fight.
So the two of y'all probably have like the most natural wounds. The other two, those immediate wounds probably got stitched over pretty well with the magical healing.
Yeah.
If you're fine with it, then Jack, I would like to show him some of our wounds too, and just be like, and if you are having trouble believing us as well, here's some of the wounds that were inflicted on us from this
by the entity posing as Father Grisham.
Whatever it was.
I would like to say, when I bring it up, I don't refer to what we fought as Father Grisham, because I know this guy supposedly worked with him, so maybe Father Grisham was a real person at one point and then was killed and replaced by this demon. But I'll say the entity that was posing as Father Grisham. I won't lead on that we think that Father Grisham was this whole time, because we really don't know. But I'll say that to make sure to not necessarily tread on Father Grisham as a person, and just more talk about the fact that there was a demon here, regardless of who Father Grisham may have been at any point. This guy here was a demon.
And Velius, do you keep your holy symbol tucked, or is it out in the open all the time?
It is still tucked right now. I've had it tucked for a little bit. The chain is visible, so like you can tell I'm wearing a necklace, but it's in my shirt right now.
Iced out.
Okay. He'll come over. He'll inspect the wounds, and ask, as a cleric, who do you serve?
I'm partial to Kendale, but I find such a profound respect for all of the gods that I find myself doing a lot of service to all of them. We travel a lot, but Kendale is very near and dear to me, and I would, if I truly had to serve any one, it would be Kendale.
He'll nod. I'm assuming that is your holy symbol that you have inside of your shirt?
Somewhat. It has a little bit more meaning to me personally.
Well, I hope you would understand. We don't want you casting spells in prison.
No. I apologize. That's not what I meant by it. It was a gift given to me, this necklace. It is I treat it as it is a holy medallion to me, but it
Might
is.
I see the symbol?
Of course. And I'll go ahead and pull it out.
Okay. He doesn't recognize the symbol, so I'll let you keep it.
Whew. Okay. that was Velius having a quick moment of, well, I don't want to be caught up shit creek without a paddle. So we're not going to do that just yet. But yeah. My apologies, and I'll tuck it back in.
Are you full health, Jack?
I am.
Just off of hit dice?
From the oh wait, no, I probably am not. Hold on. I was at because I gained 1 health back from I was at
I think you only gained 4, right? Because we used 1 hit dice for spell slots.
oh that's right. Yeah, but I also use
We got 4 here.
no
and then
there
you
here's
got
I have 5 up here and then 1. What I'm looking oh wait, no,
1 and
I
3.
rolled the hit dice. I rolled looking at I rolled a 5 and then I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 3.
I think the 5 was for spell slots, but I'm not sure. Either
That
the
might have
5
been
or the
for spell
3 was for spell slots, I would assume.
5 was probably for spell slots. So yeah, 4. Okay, gotcha. And then oh man, what was I at just then? I'm pretty sure I was low key at like 9, if I'm being honest.
That did look right.
Or the token was at 9 at least.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that. And then I'll adjust the sheet to make sure it's bright in both places.
So
that also
13.
tracks with me because I didn't heal myself during the fight, and definitely I am still wounded, so that tracks. Okay.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, you'll notice that you're all injured. He's not gonna offer healing for now.
That's fine.
I've got my own. And yeah, after receiving y'all's stories, they will head over to the chests and begin going through your gear.
All right, that's rad. I hope
What
no one has
are
anything
on your bags, people.
incredibly incriminating.
What got stolen from the wizard's tower?
Yeah,
They will go
that
through Cuck's
was-
bag. They mainly just turn everything over. So they just dump everything out on top of his desk. They clear his desk first. Nothing comes out of Cuckrelio's bag.
Moment of clarity here, guys.
yeah.
Full full clarity. I totally stole a bunch of shit from that wizard's tower that's in this town that's in my bag.
Okay, but
It's in the bottomless bag, but the bottomless bag also came from that wizard's tower.
that's true. Oh no, but who's the wizard?
And I don't know if anybody has any of those big ass gems that I gave away earlier, but those were from this wizard's tower as well.
I have
But they also can't prove that.
I have a small chunk of it, but I traded most of it for.
I thought yours was powdered. You have small chunks?
Well, no, I took some. I took some, powdered it, and then I took the rest, traded it for diamonds at the jeweler, because I was like, listen, I know you don't have a lot of diamonds, and you don't want to sell me your whole thing. What if I give you this? And I whipped it out. Oh wait, no, because I still have this. I have 1 giant ruby. Maybe I didn't end at that.
You have
I
ruby bits, giant rubies. You have
ruby
half
bit.
of it.
I thought I gave away the giant ruby because it was part of our in-game balancing of the economy. Was me giving away the giant.
I think you
ruby.
gave like at least half of it. You cracked off part of it.
Oh, maybe that's why I changed the weight from a pound to
I think so.
half a pound.
I
Okay,
think
so I
still has the full
Valmeen
gem,
still has
though,
the full gem.
Mhm.
which
I
would
think-
look like the gem that
I
got
think
stolen.
yours broke up into a few pieces, Velius.
Yeah, I've taken the back of a dagger and beaten the shit out of this
Yeah.
thing several times.
Yeah, 50 GP worth of bits, but I think that's the only stolen stuff that will pop out. Giuseppe will pop out as well.
Dare you to say a snake?
Yeah. So yeah, you guys will see them going through your bags. They pull over Cuckrelio's bag. It feels relatively light to them. They open it up, try and dump it out. Nothing comes out. They toss it to the side. They go to the next bag, Valmeen's.
Yes.
They dump Valmeen's bag over, and a giant ruby pops out and lands on the table. Let's see if he notices it, or if he remembers it.
Got some explaining to do, well, me.
Does indeed. He continues on towards Zorion's backpack.
Hey.
Opens Zorion's. Don't think you have anything. Pink robe.
Yeah, I don't
Pink
think so.
boa, Jasper's
Does she have any soap in there?
What's non-gem?
Great question. I don't know.
How is it spelled?
NONGEM.
Non-gem. Oh,
What's
was it
next
those
to?
weird orbs that we picked up that like we used at the statue
orbs?
in
We still have
the
orbs.
thing? Well, we may have put it in our inventory. Just Megan never edited it.
Non-gem. I'm cool with that. That works. Okay. Non-gem. That one pops
I don't
out.
know what-
Nothing special. Nothing happens. No tsunamis hit the town. Escape lanterns. I want to say most of your rubies would be in a bag, Jack, if you broke it apart. Just
Yeah,
separate
I
it
have
out.
little.
You'll see some of your books of godly stuff. That looks reasonable. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So you'll look at the ruby, look back towards all of y'all, and say,
My ruby?
no, the big one.
Oh,
That
okay.
means you'll ask, whose was this?
I'll look over to Valmeen.
This it's mine.
I'm just avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, but say don't look suspicious. It's yours. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from a wizard store.
Oh no!
How much
Of all
did it
the
cost?
things you could have said.
It cost 1,000 gold.
Oh
It's quite a deal you got there.
no!
It's worth so
It's
much.
worth so much more than that.
I got it for a discount. I promise.
That's like a
It's like worth, like-
99.9% discount.
It's worth like 1 million gold.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Okay.
You could have said we got it in the Underdark, Mama. We went to the Underdark. That wouldn't have even been a lie.
God, I like this full chaos.
Oh no.
Well, 2 similar gems went missing from the wizard's tower. We assumed the wizard's apprentice was in on it with someone, as the wizard's apprentice and his family had no jewels or anything like that on their persons. So, is this a simple case of returning to the scene of the crime and maybe looking for the gold from the church to maybe fall into your pockets as well?
You said there was 2 gems missing. We only have 1 gem here.
Valmeen, or not real. Camilla.
It's not too hard to pawn off a
Exactly.
$250,000 million gold ruby for way less than it's worth.
I was about to say I'm just
Well,
saying.
I feel like you would be able to determine where that would be sold then, if that was the case. Because I mean, that would be a life-changing event if it was sold for way cheaper, and then selling it for its actual value. You would be able to tell who got it, just because you would see so much gold in our bags right now.
That's true. You did say you brought the princess, correct?
That's correct.
So you guys been traveling the country quite a bit.
Yeah, we go on many adventures and missions together.
So it's possible you could have just sold it in a different country.
You can be our guest and reach out to your contacts in other countries, and our hands are clean in this matter.
I will say, to speak to Cucurello's point, we have. I mean, obviously, we escorted the princess here to meet with Wave Rodney on request of the king. The king requested us personally to take on this task. So we are in good graces with them. You can reach out to him if you want to ask him to judge our character. Truly, I feel wholeheartedly that he would vouch for us.
Well, he might be vouching because he is now in possession of a very, very nice, exquisite piece of jewelry as well.
It's a fair point, but I can assure you, we've done no such thing. I would be willing to go ahead and cast Stone of Truth and let you know that we did not sell this gem in any kind of country. We haven't sold any sort of gem like this at all. That is the one that Valmeen has. She's a wizard. I don't know if you can see her. Valmeen, did you, out of character, Camilla, do you have your book is in your bag? They confiscated that, right? It's over there on the table. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see her book over there. That's where she keeps a lot of her research. And as you may or may not be aware, a lot of magics of that kind that wizards dabble in tend to have valuable regents. And so, being as well traveled as we are, we often make sure to acquire certain regents that we know that we'll need in case we encounter any bad situations out on the road. This just happened to be an incredible find.
Why don't you make me a deception check with offering the zone of truth? You're coming off confident, but you did sell your gem.
I sold part of my gem, but I sold part of my gem, if I'm pretty sure, in this country.
You
Not
sold
in another
it
country.
in Landving, which was the country that got raided.
Was it in Landing?
Landving? Whatever country is next
No,
to
no. I just mean I didn't think I
It
thought
was,
when
it was a smaller town.
when we left
it's
because
where the
when we left
Colosseum was.
when we left here, I'm pretty sure
Colosseum's in the country.
we went down the road, saw the little girl orphaned, and then went straight to the town that was next, and then dropped her off there, and that's where we. So the one across the water from Landing, Wago. I thought it was in Wago.
No, it was Landving.
I don't
And
need to look at the
Landving got
Landing
raided
name.
by the Necromancer. So right after you sold the gem, you guys went the next day, I believe, into the Colosseum. All the shit went to hell, and that entire country, or that county, is now under necromantic control, as far as you know.
Wet and Wild. Okay, deception check though. And then you said deception, just normal deception check?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, gang, let's hope that this goes well.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Mm,
It's fine. I'll take a 12. It's not the worst thing possible.
yeah.
Deception based. Is deception intelligence based? Wisdom based?
Deception is insight. Yeah, because it's charisma. You're
Charisma
trying to
based.
like see into someone's character and gauge how they're like. If I'm pretending well enough, you wouldn't be able to read my character and like what my intentions are.
He is a +2. It does not pass. He'll nod his head as you offer the Zone of Truth spell, but doesn't ask you to cast it. Your confidence is exuberating, and he'll believe you for now. He'll say, we'll have to wait for Rodney to come. He'll know more about the gem as he worked directly under Royston, and he may be able to identify immediately if this is indeed that gem, and any other items that might have been stolen that night. He would know more than I.
Okay.
Sadly, the wizard's assistant, his new one, has passed. Otherwise, he might have been able to, but the boy seemed to forget to lock the door, and well, 500,000 GP goes away. You got to crack some skulls.
Kirkrelio, you stole all of this, and the Night Guard was executed for it. I just want you to be aware of that. Not that it really matters. We killed Mary directly, and I still don't give a shit about that. So I couldn't really care less about this nameless asshole. But we should think about some of these consequences.
Didn't I give a few gold to like the guy in the stockade that was arrested for this?
No, you guys dipped right when you guys heard
We left
cheering
like
and
that
jabbering
morning.
coming from the way of the church, which is what he's just cleaned up now.
Well, we just what?
What?
The sheriff was cleaning this up last night outside of the church.
Oh,
That was the dead body and all the rotten fruit.
gotcha.
A month
Okay.
later or whatever.
I had no remorse. We're rich now.
No regrets.
Wait, time out. That was the sheriff outside of the church sweeping up when we were sneaking up to the church and knocking on the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know.
Hmm.
Why?
I just want to know. Make a mental note of it.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk with him before he heads out?
If he has any, I want to say, so he said like we'll just have to wait for Wave,
Yep.
which is understandable. I totally get that. I would also ask. I would be like, hey, you can ask. I feel that you can ask the princess, if you want also another judge of character. I understand if you would be a little weary. I know that she's the princess of another kingdom, but we did travel with her here. And I feel that she would be able to speak to our character as well. If you would like another judge of character,
Didn't
but
you get the that child some medicine too in the town? That you could refer them to like the mom or something. as a
oh,
judge
I
character?
just I don't know their names, but
You know where they live though, don't you? Because you went to the house.
I told the sheriff about it.
Oh, okay. Never
And that is part of my story that I recapped was that
Oh, okay,
it starts off with that because it starts off when we
Shrooms.
come into town.
mind. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I
Did you
mean
tell them
all
about
that and
the doctor? The homeopathic medicine doctor?
no, because we never ended up going to investigate that. That was what we were gonna go check on next if nothing turned up at the fucking church, and we never went over there. So I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one on the DL. I'm not entirely sure about that yet.
Then he'll nod his head and he'll say the word of nobility goes a long way. I will chat with her up at the keep. But if there's nothing else, I will take my leave.
Okay, and I want to say, are we to wait here until Wave returns this evening?
Yes.
Okay, understandable. Thank you for your time in meeting with us.
For you.
I hope he does say that when he leaves. Like, we go, "Thank you."
Why don't we take our
Gee,
first
thanks.
break here, and we will get back in 5-10 minutes.
Fluffer and fuck attack. Yeah, I'm down. All right.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
welcome back.
everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Divine.
Hello,
Feud.
brother.
Okay. That one was late. Jax was on point.
I got it right on point. I was like, no. Oh my gosh.
Stream
I'm
snipe.
so sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I get it. Welcome back. Velius, just saving throw. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, gee, Rick.
Would I have survived? No.
Yeah, the cleric leaves. It is just the sheriff here. Packs up your stuff, and we'll put it back into the trunk and lock it. Keys on his hips for those of you who have observant.
Oh, okay. Can I ask the sheriff something since the cleric has left? Or yeah.
Yes, you may.
Yeah. Sheriff. Did he introduce himself?
Codenvoff.
Codenvoff. Okay. Sheriff Codenvoff. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think about saying that every time.
Sheriff Coden is fine.
I'll say Codenvoff. No, I'll commit. I'm gonna have to step up my game.
Voff or
Sheriff Codenvoff. Is Coden space Voff? Is that what you're telling me?
Voff is his last name.
Okay, I'll Sheriff Voff then. Sheriff Voff. Can I ask you an honest question?
Sure.
Have you investigated Father Grisham's office and seen the state of it and the chain marks on the ground, the damages sustained, things like that, and then compared it to our wounds? Have you? What if I can ask you personally? What do you feel about the situation? If you can tell me that, I understand you may not feel it, but I wanted to ask your opinion honestly.
The court cleric and I went there before coming here first. He was a little shocked at the news that his teacher had passed. But I was one of the first people to arrive there from outside of the church and came ready to put out a fire, and lo and behold, the fire was put out already. So that was a good first impression made on your part towards me. The story is a little grandiose. A demon or devil or whatever you want to call him taking over the secondary, I guess, cleric position at a capital city is pretty extreme. He was healing people the other day, so this just doesn't seem super logical unless something else is going on, and for some reason this demon is able to cast healing spells. But the chain marks on the floor, they seem to be that appropriate with chains. So the story does seem reasonable there as well. Another +1.
And our chain wounds.
And the chain wounds, yes. But there being no body, no chains in the room is strange to be the.
I have a question. I have a question for you, Josh. Was there at the very least ash on the ground?
There was like scorch marks, not like
Okay.
like a fireball scorch marks, but like burning down to the depths of hell scorch marks. Like
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
A very obvious, like, not just like, oh, I knocked a torch over and it was an
Right.
ember.
Well,
like a.
Yeah, the way it's like dispersed is like it's a human's width apart, right? It's just like not
Okay.
like, yeah, if you drop the torch, it's gonna hit, and if it's not gonna catch fire, and if it does catch fire, it's gonna be a small little mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty noticeable scorch mark, but it's not like a fireball scorch mark where
something
it's like
something crazy happened, and our story is crazy, so like they can't rule it out, is what he's kind of saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That's
extreme,
respectful.
but it's reasonable enough to meet the extremes.
I say I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. I know it is quite a lot to take in, but again, we will continue to cooperate because we truly mean what we say, and we're only doing it. We only did what we had. We only did what we did for the sake of the city and its people.
Ooh, who took the swords from Wave? Who had those?
Wasn't it Zorion?
That's.
There should have been two. One ornate sword and then one kind of.
Oh, it was one. It was 1 and 1, and then
I have an ornate rapier.
Yeah, and then Zorion has the regular.
That sounds right.
Gotcha. Zorion has the regular one. Okay.
And
have you been using the ornate rapier?
Yeah, it would not have been in my bottomless bag. It would have been like in my sheath.
Gotcha. Whoops, I did not know you were using it. We'll change some of that stuff later. Cool. And you just have your other rapier in your bag or whatever?
Yeah, it's in the bottomless one.
Gotcha. Ornate rapier, 1 pound. Got it. Cool. What happened to your dagger? You still have your crazy dagger?
It was keistered, so.
Like your crazy dagger with your dad's symbol and stuff on it.
It might have just I might not put it back in whenever, or no, I lost it in the. Did I get that after the water spout, or was that before the water spout?
Way
I might have
before
lost
the water
the
spout.
I probably lost.
You probably lost in the water spout then. Yeah. Okay, got it. All right, you have the ornate rapier. Remind me to update your text next time we get in combat.
Update my text next time. Get in contact.
Yep. Thanks. He'll give you his honest truth. And yeah.
I'll thank him for it, and then I'll go and sit down and just, I guess, pass the time. I mean,
Sheriff?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Sheriff.
Bang your cup on the jail cell until he comes back.
Rubbing it up and down the rungs. Yeah. Sheriff, we've been here a while. I know I'm at least famished. I don't know about the others here, but would we be able to get another croissant? Croissant.
I prepared enough dough for 1 or 2 more. I can go upstairs and make one real quick.
Could you make 5? 1 for each of us, and 1 for the little Irish lad that's just been. What is he doing here?
The little boy, is he not with you?
We just assumed that he was just your son or something.
Oh my god. I'm not going to speak up. I don't know. I don't want to interject yet. And
he was up
in
the church with you. I figured he was with you. I can.
Oh, he knows that he was in church with us. I'll take that back then.
Retcon that. Holy shit.
I don't know that he knew he was in the church with us.
Yeah, he was
Control
in the church.
Z.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He went with 5 cufflinks or manacles to cuff all of y'all. Noticed it was a little boy with you guys. Put away 1 set and cuffed the rest of you guys.
I'll just ask for a croissant for the little boy then too.
Okay. He'll say he only has enough dough to make 2, but he can run down to the diner and see if Tom's got anything.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a fan of Tom's food. What do we eat at the inn? We can be like, we literally stayed in the inn. We're good kids.
Oh, do you remember? I'll give you inspiration if you can remember what Tom made. Specific
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think about it.
Cucurella you ate mainly.
We had choices. I don't fucking remember.
There was something
I'm saying
very
right now.
special about what you ate for breakfast.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not a clue.
Oh man,
Certain ingredient.
I know.
Wasn't there some kind of mushroom in it?
It's a specific type of
It was something
ground up,
else.
powdered type of ingredient.
Okay.
He put garlic powder in his eggs, and that was his special ingredient.
Not a clue that even happened.
Yeah, sucks.
I do remember that. I remember that. I wouldn't
It's
have
a big
gotten
thing.
that, but I remember
Yeah.
that. That's
Disappointing,
fine.
you guys. It's fine.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
stayed there for 2 nights, and he would have seen us interacting with. I'll say, Sheriff, if you haven't spoken with Tom about us, we've been staying there. He would have seen us interacting with that woman and her son that I was speaking of. If you would like to try to track them down as well.
He'll nod his head. You're a pretty noticeable group. I'll swing by and ask. He'll exit. You'll hear the door lock behind him, locking in pots.
He's safe with it. He's locked in with us. We're safe.
And that's when the meteor struck. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, yeah.
He'll walk down to the diner and he'll come back pretty soon. This gives you guys some
Immediate
time to
threat.
yourselves to plan your escape.
Do we get like a, like we get like a one phone call when you're arrested? Do we get like a one courier note when we're arrested here?
Your one courier note is to wave Rodney.
Yeah, we summoned
Well,
Wave.
We could do like one apiece, That wasn't my choice.
I was gonna say I have my focus, so I can cast spells right now, and I could try to cast message to try to notify someone, but they have to be within 120 feet of this building.
I was gonna
Man.
say Dawn, but I think he's way farther away than that.
He's way farther away than that.
Yeah.
So we don't have like a far range to reach out to, and we don't know a lot of people in this particular section of town. We're just out of reach of most places. So in all honesty, Velius is still holding out for when Wade gets in. I think that despite a couple of bumps, actually, gang, we need to figure out what we're going to do about this gem, because we have been caught with this gem. Now we have to now you see me to this bitch, and we're going to throw the card around the security room and we are going to get our way out of this situation like Woody Harrelson and the other Franco brother.
Dave.
We are getting our way out. We are working our way out of this situation. But we have to sit here and talk. We need to corroborate our story right here, right now.
Well,
where did we get this gem?
We already said that we bought it at a wizardy place.
We bought it at a wizardy place
For 1,000 gold.
for 1,000 gold, which is a wild thing to say about me. And I'm going to say that was out of pocket. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Normally, that has put us in a little bit of a bind. That being said,
the shop teller thought that it was fake or something. Was trying to scam us.
That being said, what we can say is since we travel a lot, we have browsed a lot of stores, seen a lot of places looking for ingredients, because she's a wizard. Wizards need regents. For certain material spells, rubies are. It is a big ruby. She had a big ruby as well, right?
Yeah, it's like a softball size.
Okay. Rubies. I mean, I have ruby dust because some of my spells even require it. And when it requires certain spells that require regents, you can't even use a focus for. You still need the regent. And so ruby dust is one of those things. I have ruby dust, and it's for a certain spell that I have. I also have some diamonds for another spell that I have. That's not uncommon. That's not unheard of. That's not a crazy fucking thing, especially because we're dealing with clerics and fucking wizards. So these people also know this. They inherently know this, being high powered, like high level in the hierarchy, wizards and clerics.
Mm-hmm.
So they would know that. So we can say we look for regents often, and we are not being traveling as much as we are. It's dangerous to be on the road. We will search high and low for these regions when we're in town, and we found maybe less than or more below the table kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like maybe someone said, hey, if you're looking for regents, there is someone I know in town. You can go to this address. And we're like, okay, we'll see, we'll check it out. And then we go, and then it turns out maybe this is a fence. that, or maybe this is some shady guy that buys stuff that may or may not be stolen, and so he, or fake or something like that, and is just trying to pawn it off, peddle it off. We see a gem that's so big, it's crazy. It's 1,000 gold for a gem this big, but obviously the store owner thinks it's fake and he's trying to sell it to us. We, knowing magical regents, are able to be like, oh, that's the fucking real deal, and then scam the scammer by actually buying this amazing find, this gem, for 1,000 gold, and then have it for our spell purposes. We just have been lucky enough to have traveled thus far since its purchase. Very recent. We'll say we got it recently, right? Because this thing was stolen a while ago. We'll say we purchased it recently, and then we'll say, if it is yours, we'll go ahead and say you can take it. We weren't aware that it was stolen, and that was not our intent. We weren't aware of how this person got the gem. We just purchased it off of them, knowing it was worth a lot more than it was being sold for. If it is truly belongs to this tower, it's still intact. Valmeen, have you touched it at all? It's still fine, right?
Yeah, it should be okay.
Then I see no reason why we can't let them have it.
We're getting rid of not one, but both of the fucking.
No. Just no.
Gems.
Mine's broken up to where they didn't recognize it.
No, I'm saying you now have not gotten rid of just one of the game-breaking gems that I got you, but we're gonna be getting rid of both of them now that I fucking stole and gave to y'all as gifts.
Oh, you are. So you're.
Let's
Is
go
it
into
a
the
gift
cup
if you
journal.
get to?
I'm opposed to giving it back to them. I'm fine making a story for it, but I had snuck into this wizard's tower on my own time to try and give y'all a nice gift. And
you didn't do it for us. You did not do it for us.
I didn't have to.
us.
I will keep talking until you listen to me here, Velius. I didn't have to give you that gem at all. I could have kept that and sold it for 1,000,000 gold, but out of the goodness in my heart, I gave it to you. And what do? Smash it into bits and sell it for like 100 pieces of silver. I'm saying no.
That's not what I. When did I do that? Now you're making shit up.
You brought it to a store, smashed it, and sold it for like pennies on the dollar.
I did not sell it for pennies on the dollar.
Yes,
I bought
you did.
diamonds. Do you know how expensive diamonds are?
Do you know how expensive that ruby is?
You know how expensive diamonds are, Jason?
Do you know how expensive that ruby was? Jack.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you how expensive
As the
the ruby
bickering
was?
continues, you'll begin to hear some jostling of the door lock.
I'm opposed to selling it.
It takes time.
Not selling it, giving it back to them.
Unlike when he locked the door, it was pretty immediate. It seems like someone's picking the lock of this door.
Velius is shooting daggers at Cucrelia right now.
I'm grabbing my poop dagger, a physical dagger.
Is there still poop on it?
My back. Do you want me to roll for it?
Sure. D6, 3, 4 higher, it still has poop on it.
I don't have a D6. Oh, I do have a D6. Oh, shit.
If you don't have a D6, what the
Five.
5, there's still a little bit of poop on there. So you'll have some poison saves to make if you stab someone. The door will click. It is unlocked. Any actions that want to be made before someone enters the door?
Throw the dagger at him.
I'll say during this heated debate, Velius has stood up. He's just going to sit back down.
The door swings open very slowly and quietly. And a big, large man comes in. Looks at Cucrelio and sighs.
Don, how are you?
Don stumbles in.
It's so good to see you, Don.
Walks into the room. Says, it looks like there was a little bit of a mistake. We're sorry about the assassination attempt. Did not know you were with Cuck here.
What assassination attempt, Don?
Exactly.
You get it, Don.
So, that was a pretty spectacular event last night. We saw you guys walking away with the sheriff in handcuffs. What's going on here? You guys innocent? Guilty? You guys want out? You guys need me to do anything?
Do you know what happened first of all, Don?
I
Or
saw a
just see us?
fire. I looked at the fire. I saw the fire go out. I saw you guys leave. And then this morning I heard about an assassination attempt on one of the guys that looks exactly like the guy that was walking with you later on. I figured you just went for the money that the cleric had, and something went wrong. I was ready to let you crash and burn, but it sounds like we tried to assassinate someone in your group for the wrong reasons.
Out of character, I don't know if you told me about the assassination attempt on
I
y'all
do
or
not
not.
think
and-
so.
Yeah, I have no clue. So I'm gonna kind of gloss over the assassination unless one of y'all speaks up that were involved in it, and just say,
I'm gonna stand up and walk up to the bars and put my hands, grab the bars, and be like, "I will forgive this this assassination attempt, but your name is Don.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Velius. Pleasure to meet you, or acquaintance. I see that you obviously
Pleasure. You got a lot more
Fair.
manners
See
than
that
your friend here.
very nice
Huh?
guy.
What'd you say?
You have a lot more manners than your friend here.
Yeah,
I
my
just-
brother is
I
rather
just called him a nice
short-sighted.
guy.
Oh, brother.
Yes.
Half brother?
I see you as more of a brother than him, Don. Just so you know.
Men are talking.
Uh,
Shh.
I will shoot Don a like Jim in the office look when
The-
when Cucurelio makes that comment, and I hope that he just kind of returns my dead-eyed look. But I'm gonna be like, Don, I have a favor to ask. And I ask this really quickly because you must be quick. And if we can do this, I feel that we will be square truly, at least from my perspective. If you have some business with my brother, that's another matter. But
Mhm.
I will totally forgive this and all of that nonsense. No grudges, no nothing. There is a very large ruby on that table over there, and I'm going to point over to our large ruby. I'm going to say,
You put it back in the box. But
okay, I'm pointing to the box then.
yeah.
There is an incredibly large ruby in there. It is a stolen good that we have now been caught with. The story that we have told so far is that we found it in a wizard store and we bought it for 1,000 gold. When you see that, you will understand how much shit we are in. I ask this of you. Is there a way that you could make or do something to make some sort of believable fake that looks similar to that?
He already starts
that
nodding his head.
Okay, that you could replace in there before or without the sheriff knowing, and before this evening when Wave Rodney returns. There's a time limit on
He's
this.
been nodding his head this whole time. Says, "No, you're a
Okay.
pretty smart guy. It's a great idea. I think we can do that."
Could you keep this safe for us to retrieve later?
Nod his head. I need to see the gem, so he goes over, starts
Yeah.
lockpicking the lock.
Hmm.
Gets it open. Looks at it. Says, "Wow, this is pretty big." Cuck, what about the wedding? We still have plans for that.
I've been waiting on the person's name has escaped me, the main chick for the Watchers.
I totally forgot too.
Basically, just say I've been told by what's her face to await.
You should just refer to her
a
as
message.
the madam. That's what you
The
would refer
Mrs.
to an older woman. You'd be like the madam.
But I've been waiting on the madam to give me my my message from y'all about what our plans are for the wedding.
Nods. Not Rosa. Why is it not here before Giuseppe?
It would definitely be before Giuseppe.
I'll find it eventually. But he'll nod. Well, are you gonna be able to get out before the wedding, and are you gonna still be able to go to the wedding? It looks like
Well-
it's changed venues. They've been bringing church pews outside of the church and been running them up to the keep. So
Oh, so it's happening at the keep and not the church.
originally it was supposed to be at the keep or at the church, but it seems like it's at the
It's-
keep now.
That would make sense because the church just had some fire damage.
I mean, I expect us to make it.
Yeah, we
We-
fully expect to get out of
we're-
here.
We're not guilty in this case, and we have
Several
Wave coming.
character. Yeah, we've got
Wave coming. I believe tomorrow to
no, this evening.
this evening. Yeah, to
Yeah.
try and exonerate us from our crimes. So we should be well on pace to make the wedding. It might be a tight bit, but we should make it. And if not, I can get out of this easy lock here, Don. I'll just kind of put out a fist for him, bump.
If Don does nothing, I would like to turn to Don and
he
say...
looks you up and down, sees
Don.
the keister dagger by your side.
Oh, it's behind my back.
Okay, you still have it behind your back.
Yeah.
Do you have poop hand, bro?
Ready to stab him. He says here and hands you a lockpick. Single lockpick, or two lockpicks technically, but should be good enough if you need to, just in case. Not saying that you guys aren't innocent, but shit happens. Looking at the dagger behind your back.
Ha ha ha.
I'd like to switch to my other hand and show my empty hand.
Oh
Wow, that's powerful.
Still no fist bump, sadly.
Okay.
Maybe one of these days.
I'll fist bump myself. With my hand back in.
Don,
He lets out a chuckle.
I appreciate you agreeing to do this already, and I'm willing to say I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm on top. I know you've already agreed, but I'm also willing to pay you for this. I know you're a man of your word, I trust you to be a man of your word, and I'll extend my hand through the cell to shake his, and I'll lock eyes with him. I'm I'm trying to shake his hand, man of his word. I'm locking his eyes in. I'm trying
goes past your hand, grabs your forearm.
Oh, I didn't do this, Jason.
Predator shake hands you.
I'm already putting it in my notes.
I didn't do that.
I haven't written anything about you in about 4 sessions, but here we are.
Who would have thought?
I'm doing this so that we don't have to sell the gem. I did this because you explicitly said I don't want to sell the gem, and I went fine. Then we'll figure out a different way.
Yeah, he puts the ruby back for now.
I'm doing this for you. That way we can keep it, and it's with your friends. You're gonna see them anyway.
Elias
You obviously have other plans.
Don from me.
That's what
in the notes.
I didn't steal Don. Your brother should be invested in your life, and I am. I'm trying to show interest in your life. When I'm doing this with this handshake, can I I don't know how else to say this other than can I try to gleam if he's being dead serious with me? Can I do I take him at his word?
Yeah.
Does he seem trustworthy?
Yeah, he's being trustworthy.
Okay.
Don's always trustworthy.
No, I'm just saying. I've never met Don until just now.
Yeah, he goes to relock the chest and put the gem back for now. Lets you know he'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
Looks over at the quiet little boy in the corner and says, "Is that a goblin?"
Yes, and he's very well behaved.
They didn't block him up?
He looks rather dapper, does he not? Would you lock him up? Look at him.
I guess if we were to rename the Watchers, I guess Peaky Blinders or something would fit. But
he's just a dapper little lad. He's sitting. He's just. What is he doing? Potts is probably sitting in the chair, swinging his legs right now. What is he doing? Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
he rolled a 20 on his perception check. So
that's. I love. He's just like, that's a goblin. And we're like, yeah, that's okay.
Did he have any word on the message for me, or just?
It was like, are you going to be able to get out in time? Basically.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting on their stuff for me.
I mean, there's no reason to give you. Wait, what do you mean? What was stuff for you?
Does he want me to wait for a message from them when we get out? Because I told him I'm going to be getting out of here on time.
I think they want you to get out and come to them.
To meet them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bro, I can't find her fucking name. Did I delete my notes? Fuck.
I'll start with.
I think it's in my written notes. It's somewhere in there. It's in my written notes. It's before I got the iPad.
I got nothing more for Don. He's dead.
Yeah, he goes over, locks the cage, taps the goblin on the head. Potts is there swinging his legs still. Well, he says, I'll try and come back tonight when either the guard shift change or if he decides to just lock the door again and sleep upstairs like last night, I'll come back then.
Okay. Yeah. Do we wait? Well, because when is Wave supposed to be here this? Are we gonna see him this evening?
They have no idea. He teleported out last night, and they haven't seen him since. They assume he's coming back before the wedding because he's basically the best man.
Oh, I thought we were told that he was coming back.
They have no idea.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They said either tonight or sometime today or
God, no,
tomorrow
that's
morning.
that's
He's
fine. Yeah,
assuming.
we don't know. Okay, then I wanted to make sure that Don knew that we didn't know when he's returning, but he's supposed to return soon, and we need it before
Yep.
he gets here. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about.
Cool. He gets out,
Cool.
locks the door, dip, dives, duck, dodges, and dodges.
I'm gonna turn to Cucrelio and say, well, you at least I can at least say that the people you associate with are very capable. So
I'm glaring at you right now.
I'm just saying. I like Don too. You have good taste. Is what I'm trying to say. The people you work with are great. I'm gonna say
Throw the poop dagger down and lay in my cot. Why don't you
Okay.
be best friends with him then? Huh, Velius? You and Don just holding hands.
This is fine.
Holding forearms.
Velius sits down and is content with the fact that now we get to keep the gem, which you did steal and then claimed is for us. So I understand that. If you're mad at me now, that's okay. The gem is safe.
Turn over so I'm not facing you and I'm facing the other side.
That's okay. That's all right.
Sheriff will come back maybe 10, 15 minutes later with quite a bit of food. Looks like he's just going to give you all an early lunch. Grabbed a couple extra croissants. They had some croissants there at the diner today, so lucky. They aren't as good as the ones he brought this morning. Clearly, this guy is a fantastic baker. Yeah, you guys can enjoy your lunch. Chill for a bit. If there's anything specific you guys want to do, we might skip forward in time because no Archmage Rodding tonight.
Okay, can I say something to the sheriff?
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff, I don't know if you just went and like paid for this out of pocket, or if you have funds from the keep or the king to.
Me and Tom have an agreement. Keep the prisoners happy before they go down.
Gotcha.
If they're innocent, they can maybe tip him out, or I send him his way.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, we have stayed with Tom before, and he's a good man. We have, you have like our wallets in that chest, and I'd be willing. You can go into my wallet and take money to pay Tom for these meals.
You can pay him when you're free if you're innocent. And
that's fine.
All that jazz.
I just wanted to say you're welcome to do so. Didn't want to be putting you or Tom out of any kind of money.
He nods. How much money? Oh no, all your money's in your bottomless bag, Cuck, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Isn't it also in the treasure chest? That's a puzzle box inside of that bag.
So.
Quite a bit.
Goddamn right.
Quite a bit of money. Holy shit! How do you get that much?
That's past the guard dog.
That's after we spent money too.
That's so much platinum.
The laser defense.
Did we say platinum was 2 to 1 or 10 to 1?
I think it was just 10 to 1 for everything.
10 to 1.
Wasn't it?
Fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was. That I was like, uh-oh.
I gave you like 5,000 platinum or something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or
What an
3,000 or I think it might have been 3,000.
Who the fuck is this GM? All right. Well, yeah, you can ask any questions you need, but we will skip forward to the nighttime. The sheriff will head out. Same thing. Lock the door. You can hear some steps outside going up the staircase. Another door close, and you'll hear steps above you.
Step. Choo.
No snoring quite yet.
Damn it.
But maybe 20 minutes to 30 minutes later, you'll hear the picks at the lock again.
Oh.
That's stomach.
Was that?
My tummy. Just a little tikka masala. Don't worry.
Oh.
Love that.
My.
You have like garlic naan with that or anything like that? Basmati rice?
It was plain naan this time.
Garlic naan?
I know. I didn't spring for it.
Oh my god. Ooh, they charge you extra for the garlic naan?
Yeah, they do.
It's probably a good place then.
It is. It's usually worth it, but not this time.
Nice. Fun story. My dad's favorite like Indian place to like go get like food from is in Japan. And he worked in Japan.
Oh.
He worked in Japan for like 4 years straight. And so like I went there one summer and he's like, okay, we're going out to eat. And we like took the train for 30 minutes just to go to this Indian place that he wanted to like show the family because He's been going here for so long without any of us going there. And oh my god, the garlic naan was so good. It's just a small little Indian family living in Japan. I was like, what the fuck?
That rocks. That
Yeah.
It's so funny. There's so many like mom and pop shops in Japan. It's so nice.
love that.
But the garlic
Huge
naan was
fan of
like
that.
massive, like the size of your keyboard, basically. Like it was so much garlic naan. It was like $2.
Yes, yes.
So nice. But yeah, Don enters in, the savior in the night.
Excellent.
Opens up the chest, takes out the $250,000 GP ruby, throws in a $10 glass ruby jewelry thing, puts it in there. Backs to you guys, so you guys can't really see what he puts in there, but looks like he's replacing it.
Don, please.
He looks up, puts a little finger to his lips. He'll start shuffling over towards you guys.
Okay.
What's the update?
Wave has not returned yet. And so that's all we're waiting on, right? He's supposed to return. Well, they expect him to return soon, so they expect him to be here sometime in the morning, maybe midday.
So, even if you guys get out, are you expecting to still go to this wedding or no?
I looked at everyone else. I'm like, yeah. I want to, yeah. Cogrelio? Is Cogrelio still lying on and facing away?
I'm gonna
So
raise
salty.
my head and just go and turn away again.
Yes,
We're
we'll
gonna need
be
you for
there.
this.
Look up at Don and just again go a little bit louder this time. And turn away again.
I'm just gonna look to Don and shrug, and I'll say, we'll be there.
Well, assuming everyone is busy with the wedding, I would assume most of the keep is going to be unprotected. So if you want to sneak in, see what you can grab, go for it.
Okay, I'll probably be at the wedding. Well, the wedding's at the keep, though.
The treasury is behind the king's throne. So if you can get back there, there should be tons of stuff in there. Grab what you think is valuable, artwork, stuff that's going to be easy to get rid of.
I'm just gonna be like, thank you for this information.
He nods his head. He seems like
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
the job has been accepted. His job is done now.
Yeah, at the very least, his job is done.
Yeah. Would he have brought something for pots? Nah, he didn't bring anything for pots. You guys pretty much have everything you need. Any last requests from Don before he leaves?
His friendship.
And Don bolts, locks the door, leaves. Yeah.
Can we roll hit dice for sleeping through the night?
Yes, you can indeed. Spell
What about
slots.
sleep? What
What's
about
that?
sleeping through the whole day?
Are you depressed now? Are you? Is that what's happening?
I'd say you guys probably heal 1 innately, on top of your normal rolls because you guys are just stuck in these cells. Maybe Zorion gets an extra 1 because Valmeen can tend to wounds, maybe, or actually no, other way around, right? Who has medicine proficiency? I think just Velius, right? Or does
I don't
Valmeen
even have a medicine proficiency. I have a good
Perception.
medicine check roll if I need. I have a healer's kit, but it's in my bag.
Valmeen?
Me
I
too.
thought someone had medicine. No, I guess not.
Potion.
My bag, which is it's like it's over in that chest.
Like so.
Then
Likes.
everyone gets 1 HP for just chilling for the whole day, and then you guys can
Wow.
roll hit dice after that.
Oh, cool beans.
Everyone will gain 1 hit dice for sleeping through the night, unless an assassination attempt happens again, but it does not. PTSD.
I would hope so because he literally came and apologized for it. I have to refresh the page because my chat won't load.
You guys didn't want to know about the baby you had to kill beforehand.
Did it Did it roll a hit dice for me? Question mark.
You rolled 3. No, 1. 7.
7. Okay, cool. Yeah, excellent. Then that. We add that.
Zorion, are you gonna want to hit die?
Yeah.
Another one. Jackie.
All right. Yeah. 1 second.
Jackie.
Hiya, Jackie. Ah, man, that show was whack.
So good though.
It was fantastic. I love those. I wanted the talisman.
True.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. A nat 1, which is still 3. Did you adjust for the bonus healings for Zorion already?
No. Add that.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
there.
Okay.
Valmeen, hit die? No.
I don't think I have any more.
You'll gain 1 every night.
Yeah, you gain 1 every single night.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if you want, you can expend
So
it
you
or you can start hoarding.
I will do that then.
And you can also use it for the spell stuff if you need it.
So I think Zorion and Valmeen are at 0. Jack, how much you got?
How many spell slots?
No, how many hit die left?
Oh, sorry, hit dice. I right now have one, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna roll again. I think I might, honestly, because I don't know how this is gonna go.
Cuckrelio, how many you got left?
I got 2 more.
Okay. You feel comfortable at 35 out of 55?
Yeah, I think I'll survive.
Just
He's
humbly
our
have the
fucking
most
tank.
HP.
He's our tank. Yeah, he has the most health even at that level. Like
Even at half HP.
yeah, it's fucking unreal. I don't know how. As a rogue, I don't know how he's done such a thing.
I think he has that as con, maybe. Oh, Valmeen's pretty high.
Oh, I've just literally rolled like perfect every time.
He's rolled really. He has pretty good con, and he's just rolled like mad, which is it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super excellent.
Cool.
And then the only other person who would be able to like super catch up quick has also rolled kind of bad on some health checks.
Yes, cause I think I have it set to barbarian hit die, do I not? Maybe not. 10? Maybe fighter and barbarian the same. I think barbarian's D12.
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, I think I nerfed you because you're barbarian with armor, so. Yeah. The night will go smoothly unless you want to lockpick that lock, Cuckrelio. Anything you need from your bag, this is your chance to get it. Maybe grab Giuseppe and have an elephant.
Don't tempt me. I mean, I'm looking through my bag. I don't have anything in my bag really that we would need. I can pull out calculus 2 or some shoulder check. I've got a comb, a curler, and a brush. If the ladies need anything for their hair.
I would say, Zoran, you don't have a hair, do you? Or,
I don't think I have hair.
okay. If I say I could use some. No.
Unless there's anything that y'all want, but
No, I'm about to say
I'm
I don't need
just
anything
laying
right
in my
now.
bed right now.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
We can. Why don't we take like a short little 5-minute break and then we'll jump back in,
Alright.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll finish
Sure.
off.
Sounds good.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Divine Journey. Picking back up. The morning has come. A slight sunrise to be able to see as the building begins to get covered in sunlight and eventually the windows pick in a little sun. The sheriff quickly enter in right as sun rises, unlocking the door, lighting his torches, and again bringing fresh baked croissants. And let's see if he's stepping up his game today. No step up the game today. It is a busy day. You'll hear even this early in the morning, kids and people out and about. It is the day of the wedding. People are excited. The music is playing. Band is going crazy. The tavern music begins. Yes, indeed, the tavern.
The
You can hear it from
tavern
all the way
music
over
begins.
here.
Watch it, Bob.
He has no update on Rodney. He has sent word to the guards at the front gate that if he does arrive, to send him this way. But he has a busy day ahead of him, and he will not be able to stay here this whole day. He will introduce you to his private, which I already lost.
Nice.
Deputy Grinnell. Grinul. Grinnell. Basically a nobody. Sheriff Coden is of noble birth. This guy is not. You can see his demeanor is not quite as haughty as Sheriff Coden, but nonetheless, he looks like an adept fighter. He's not too shabby. Yeah, can hold his own in a bar fight for sure. His skills with the blade maybe up to the par, maybe not. Yeah. Sheriff Coden will explain that his day is going to be extremely busy, keeping security for the wedding and everything like that. Mainly around town, not specifically at the wedding, but making sure the people are well tamed for now. And that Deputy Grinnell will be in charge of you for the rest of the day until Rodney comes by. And if Rodney deems it appropriate, he is allowed to take you into his custody.
All right. That sounds that's understandable. Appreciate the information, Sheriff.
Cool.
What time is the wedding today?
It is only a few hours after sunup, like maybe 10 o'clock, before noon.
Oh shit! And what time is it right now?
7, 8, something like that.
Well, Rodney's supposed to be at the wedding, so
He is indeed.
if he's late, then I don't think I would that be worth if Rodney doesn't show up, would that be worth postponing the wedding? I know Rodney's just a guest, but is he an important enough guest to warrant holding it off?
Well, he's the king's best friend.
Yeah. Is it enough?
Oh, sorry, I got boogies. Sidetrack, if you guys haven't tried the Hot Ones Pringles, they're pretty spicy.
I have not. I do love hot
Oh
ones.
yeah.
They're pretty good.
You know, we love a good Sean Evans plug. First we feast. Wow, that was incredible.
True. Sponsor me.
That would be that'd be cool shit.
Yeah. I'm over here sweating, and my AC is like max blast right now. Yeah. He is the king's best friend. If there was a reason, maybe that is, or maybe not. I don't know.
No, it's understandable. I just I also am concerned. Did Wave explain any more about where he was going, like where he had to rush off to?
You asked this to the sheriff or the deputy?
I mean, like what do we know so far about it? It's just that he rushed off somewhere and said he would make it back to before the wedding.
I think that was implied. They didn't give you a whole lot of info.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll go ahead and ask the sheriff. I'll be like, if you don't mind me asking, we've met with Wade quite a bit in our travels, and I mean, we traveled with him we traveled with the princess here to meet him, and then stayed with him a couple days. Then came here to Estersay. Or no, this is Vodstead. We went to Estersay and then came here. Yeah, went to Estersay and then came here afterwards. So we definitely are well acquainted with Rodney. Do you know any information about why he rushed off? Is something the matter, or did he say? Is there any more information?
He had some work at the university that he needed to do. He went the first day he arrived here that night, came back the next morning, and said he'd probably have to leave the next day as well, and that he'd be back before the wedding. And so he did. Right after dinner, he left. And as far as I know, he has not returned, but I would assume he'd be here for the wedding.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you, Sheriff. Again.
Worst case, he might not come to see you guys before the wedding, but I would assume afterwards he'd come pick you.
Have you spoken to the princess at all? Do you think we could perhaps be released into her custody? She is the Baron's date, and she could vouch for us.
tensions are a little high. I could send word to her before the wedding. I assume she's probably getting ready at the moment.
Okay.
But I
Understandable.
can send word and see what she can do.
That's
without
fine.
being-
Yeah, that's
not
all
being
that I
conscious.
ask.
She is a smaller statured woman. She does not have any other guard besides Wave.
Her father did task us with escorting her, so.
That is true, but your innocence is not entirely proven yet.
Well, yeah, in this kingdom, but ultimately also. Okay, I'm just gonna. Something crazy happens to the princess. We may have to just be like, listen. We understand that y'all need us to be in prison, and we're not going to do anything fucking wild. We will definitely come back for our court date, but right now we need to temporarily leave. I'm not saying it's odd, but I'm saying that the group in out of character. We definitely do not need to sacrifice a maybe on the fence with this right now for we're in good graces with another kingdom that has definitely helped us already so far, and we agreed to protect the princess. That would be real bad on us, and Velius would definitely, if we had to drop one of these two things, it would be the playing nice right now. We are innocent, and I will continue to espouse that, but the playing nice will stop if it's going to interfere with us like keeping the princess out of trouble. So just letting y'all know that out of character, Velius is going to hop into some shit quick if things head that way. We're turning the car around immediately. We're fucking hitting the gas.
So it sounds like push comes to shove, you guys are okay with missing the wedding. Yes?
I'd like to make it just because I have.
I want to make the wedding I'm willing to wait up until like right before the wedding starts, and then I'm going to start looking.
In a second, get us over there.
I'm going to start looking at ways that we can get to this wedding. Right now, this is another last ditch attempt to have a legitimate character witness vouch for us and possibly get us into the wedding, especially if Wave is expected to be there, who in theory we would be released into his custody anyway and be attending the wedding with him anyway. Maybe not sitting amongst like with him in the royals, but be attending as part of his like party, because we attended with the princess and our acquaintances. That's at least what I would assume if we were released into his custody. That being said, I would like to go to this wedding. I would be very upset if we missed it, and would get a little squirrely if it started getting towards time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, an hour passes. The sheriff has already head out. Justice deputy here, and he immediately goes and sits down at the sheriff's desk, kicks his feet up. He is having his way with this desk. It is his desk now. He's in charge. And relatively quickly, maybe this guy had like a night duty somewhere. He falls asleep very, very quickly. So we're an hour closer to the wedding. Probably 2-3 hours left until the wedding. And this guy's a pretty heavy sleeper. He's Potts even goes up to him, just like looking at him.
Wow, yeah.
Potts isn't the quietest guy. He's like plopping around. You can hear his footsteps all over the place. This guy's out. He's out cold.
I'm just gonna try and pick the lock then. If we're still trying to get to the wedding, anyways. I mean, we don't have much to lose now.
Give me a thieves' tools check. Dexterity.
We have a little bit of time before we have to do this. We still have a couple hours. Wave could return literally in 30 minutes from now.
Well, y'all can stay if you want.
That's not going to look good for.
I've still got to go talk to the Watchers before the wedding too. So I need like an extra hour ahead of the.
Can I ask you to meet in the middle and then wait one more hour at the very least?
I'll have the lockpick in my hand, but I'll wait the hour.
Fine, I appreciate that. I understand.
Sitting there at the lock with the very full hour.
Got that motherfucking thing on me.
I understand. I appreciate it.
Well, lo and behold, another hour passes.
No sign of anyone?
Nobody. You can hear the parties beginning to start pick up. I don't know if there's some way for these people to know when the wedding begins or whatnot, or if they just have a general time frame of like today is a day of celebration. Everybody have some fun, party, do whatever you can. But yeah, as time goes by, everything's getting louder. Your ability to hear what's going around you, like specifically like listening for like the sheriff to come back up, is gonna be pretty minimal. But this guy is out cold despite that. He's been asleep for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, I pick it.
You do indeed. 21 is well over what you needed. You can pick the lock.
And then I will go. Well, actually, I don't have to tiptoe because I have my magical boots on, so I'll just walk full speed towards the deputy that's asleep in. Does he have like the comically dangling keychain of keys that are on his like waistband hanging off the chair?
Just one key, but yes.
Okay, I'll carefully take that from his waistband.
Yeah. Probably stealth check or pickpockets if that's a check.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah. Natural one. Oh. 19 is enough.
He breaks out of the cell and then
sleep
gets
is
caught
not
stealing the
perception,
keys
so
when he's already out of the cell.
Yes.
That
would totally happen.
You can
it
snag
would
the
be fucking
keys.
iconic, honestly. You would be like, oop.
You can snag keys right off of his belt. He's kicked back. He's balanced almost like perfectly. Like as you notice as you're walking away, he's like only on two legs, feet up on the desk. He's leaned back. He's experienced. This guy is a professional napper. He's done this plenty of times.
I'm gonna unlock Valmeed and Camilla's cell then with the keys.
You can do so.
And also unlock our little chest with all our stuff in them.
You guys can add all your stuff back. Minus the 2,500,000 gold ruby. Just uncheck it for now. Maybe you'll get it back. Maybe you won't. Just add like glass ruby or something. 1 pound.
All good. Yep.
Yep. Pots is there. What's up?
What was the plan for the wedding? I was in the bathroom whenever y'all were talking, so I didn't get back until like 5 minutes ago.
For us?
Yeah. What was?
We were just planning to attend it.
There's no like thoughts about if people like recognized us on the way or if the sheriff is there or anything.
Because I wasn't planning on breaking out just yet, so I hadn't come up with that. Velius hasn't gotten up. He's sitting on the ground. He hasn't even gotten his stuff.
Well, it appears that Rodney is not going to get here. You'll start hearing cheering and stuff coming from up on top of the hill where the keep is. Seems like processions have begun. People are beginning to maybe walk out. Maybe not the king and future queen quite yet.
I thought we had several hours, like 2 or 3 hours till the wedding, and then 2
hours have already passed.
Yeah,
okay, so we still have an hour till the wedding.
Maybe till like the like ceremony begins. Yes.
Okay.
But it seems like guests have started arriving and whatnot, or they're like proceeding out.
Gotcha.
Maybe they're making a showy walk down the main street of town or something. Actually, as you guys had a view, yeah, you would actually know. It is busy. Would you be able to see over the crowd? No, you guys can't see. But it is the people in the crowd, or sorry, the people in the streets that are cheering. Clearly, something is happening that is making them cheer. Either someone's walking by, maybe the king's being whatever those little palanquins are called, or whatever. Maybe he's being chauffeured down the street, or maybe it's the future queen. Who knows? Maybe it's Wave Rodney flying in on broomstick.
That'd be whack. Although I feel like we could maybe see that if it was flying up above the crowd.
It's not him. Yeah.
Let's see.
You look him in the sky with hope.
Velius is gonna bury his face in his hands, and he's gonna drag them across his face and pull at his face down. And he's gonna stand up. And where's the window that is there? Is it like, can we see out of it, or do we have to like? Is it like shoulder height? Do we have to bend down to see it?
Probably about head height.
See out of it?
Yeah, like almost tiptoes, but you're like 6 foot something, right?
Okay, and we're like mid. Like we're God. Velius is gonna stand up. He's gonna go grab all of his fucking shit from the stupid fucking box. He's gonna put on his stupid goddamn armor. He's gonna be mad about it, and he's just gonna.
You can't be mad too.
What kind of armor do you guys have?
I have studded leather armor.
Cuck.
Looking. I have set up all their armor.
Okay. Relatively quiet armor.
We got that light armor.
Also might be a bad time, but if y'all are going to the wedding, I'm gonna take a little detour on the way. Meet y'all there, probably. Even though we're wanted fugitives, but I could probably hide in the way. But I got something I gotta do in the next like hour before the wedding starts, as Dawn kind of mentioned. So.
Velius is gonna pause while putting his armor on at the mention of that.
Bye.
Velius is gonna let out a really deep sigh, and he's gonna take everything back off and put all this shit back in the chest and go sit back in the cell.
Cucrelio exits the sheriff's office.
Yeah, I'll start heading towards the door. Not stopping you from going to the wedding.
No, but that's not what's affecting Velius's decision here.
Cucrelio, you will be a sneaky little guy coming around. You'll see massive amounts of people in this middle hallway leading up to the keep, pretty much blocking this entire main road. You can either go forward and see what's going on, or you can try and find a pathway around. But there's clearly a bunch of people here. You could be hiding in plain sight type of thing, or you can try and find the sneakier alternative.
I'm gonna hide in plain sight.
Cool. You walk up, and it is indeed the king on a palanquin being chauffeured down the street. People cheering and praising him. And you'll notice as he proceeds by, little kids running behind, crossing the street as his soldiers that are in front and behind him cross. So it seems like people are still crossing the street as this is going on. You'll have the opportunity to if you want, but it is mainly kids doing this. All the parents and adults are fairly respectful of their king.
Quick question:
oh.
What does the king look like? Like, is he old or is he like
He's
middle age?
young.
Like,
he is.
does he look healthy? I mean, I know I can't but I just wanted to.
He's
if I
pretty much
could.
Wave's age. I don't have his stat block saved.
Okay, no, yeah. If he's wave age, that's all I need to know. That's enough information for
He
me. I just wanted to.
grew up together
wrap it.
since Wave's father was a general in the army.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe the wave is, or maybe the king's actually Wave. Have we ever seen the two of them in the same room together? Have we ever seen the king before?
Actually, you guys have seen the king. You saw him
Just-
in the the Spock things or whatever.
In the same
So
room,
he's
yeah?
seen us and knows that we were in the other kingdom helping out.
Yeah.
All right.
Next group of kids that kind of runs by, I'm gonna like run after one like in front of the pack and just be like, "Oi, Jimmy, get back here!" and just kind of like chase him across the street like I'm trying to stop him. Like, be
Like a
careful.
Some kind of pedophile.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a great cover. You can just,
I do like
chase
it,
the little
actually.
kid. Is there a Jimmy in the crowd that turns around and stops?
Oh,
There is
that's
indeed
not
a
me.
Jimmy that stops in the middle of the street, turning around, looking for his parents. Doesn't see his parents. Turns back around.
I'm gonna keep running past him and just like I'm trying to chase a different Jimmy that's in front of him.
And you can cross the street easily with the massive amount of kids that are playing some type of crossing game. We'll call it leapfrog for today. We'll call
Is
it Frogger.
there any way with your spell to talk to people, Jack, that like you can sense that I'm trying to talk to you?
Fortunately not.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He has to cast it, and I think you can respond one time.
Yeah, you can respond if I cast it to you.
But there's no like you can't like sense I'm trying to like I'm
Nah.
thinking of like your name or something.
And unfortunately not, no.
Okay. How are the alleys over here looking?
What?
How are the alleys over here looking?
It's busy up to probably about here, and then it's pretty empty.
Okay, I'm just gonna head towards Don's.
You can make it there relatively easily. Don will be a little shocked. Let you inside.
Don, how are
And-
you?
You can meet up with whatever her name and whatever his name is, they are waiting for you.
People whose names we don't know.
I totally forgot their
the cold
names.
shoulder.
They had like decent names too. Just totally forgot.
You've ruined Dawn for me, Jack. I hope you know that.
I didn't even mean to.
I had so much fun with Dawn.
I
I only got
didn't
to see
even
him a
need
couple
to.
times every couple times. This whole fucking what is this episode 32? It seemed like twice in 32 sessions, and you just become best friends with him in a jail cell.
All I did was react honestly to the things
He gave you the
say.
forearm thing, Jack. I haven't even gotten the forearm thing.
All I did was react honestly to the things that you do. And he went, I respect that. So I didn't do shit.
Bullshit.
You can get your mission. It's almost exactly what Don told you. Now that everything is happening at the keep, it's going to be a lot harder to do specific things. So since most likely inside the keep will be pretty empty, try and make it into the throne room, and the treasury is right behind the throne. So if you can make it in there and grab some easily like pawnable stuff, go for it. If not, no sweat. We'll find another deal to get even down the
Nothing in
road.
particular that no certain items or anything you want?
No, she doesn't know.
Was there any update on the paintings you're selling for me and the silver and stuff?
Yeah, she'll pay you out. I need to remember what they were eventually. I'll add the gold to your sheet eventually.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I had. That's all I wanted. Yeah, quick and easy. On the way out, is there like any like flower beds by like the stairs or anything outside this building?
Nope. It is a little bit slummy over here.
Nobody has flowers?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No windowsill flowers or anything.
I was gonna try and grab some flowers to give to Dawn, but I'll reach my arm out like in an arm, like the forearm clasp like he had with Velius, and see if he does it back. Just be like, it's always so good to see you, Dawn.
He'll hold out his hand expecting a tip.
Give him fucking platinum.
At least this time you only tipped him once. Progress, you know?
I'll head back towards the lads and lassies.
Yeah. As you start walking down the stairs, you'll be like, oh, hey, my lockpicks.
Lock picks? You only gave me one, Dawn.
I gave you two, but yeah.
You told me one.
Can't lockpick with one lockpick.
You said he gave me a single lockpick.
He said a single and then he changed it to
I changed
two.
it to two, but
I can confirm.
I'm half right. Yeah, I'll give him.
I'm happy. Yeah.
I've got my own, so it doesn't matter.
you
And
said
I'll give him my shoulder chuck as well. Have a nice dinner on me too, Don.
yeah, he sees you pull out this massive shoulder chuck from your backpack, lay it on his hands. A little confused, but how long have you had this in here?
Since we met Idiom.
Okay.
Just a little something to remember me by.
You met Idiom, you guys got trapped on an island.
I had no clue how to use this, so I'm just trying to get it.
Idiom was after the island. You guys teleported to Estersay, like a whole week in Estersay, or 4 days in Estersay? It's been like a week.
It was like weeks.
Let's
don't
see.
think
Is
it was
your
wrapped in paper or
bag of
anything,
holding
or-
refrigerated? That is a 13 on the die. I'm gonna say probably not.
It's like my
Josh?
refrigerator. It's broken.
Josh, can I make an argument?
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, I was gonna argue there for you.
Nipped it in the butt. I don't need you arguing for me.
Okay, I'm just saying because the bag of holding technically has a certain amount of air in it, which means that after a certain amount of time, like if you put something in it, like if a human gets in, there's a set amount of air, and afterwards it's gone. In an absence of air, I mean, when you're breathing it, it must just be carbon dioxide that you're filling it up with. If nothing's coming off of this fucking meat in 15 minutes or whatever the amount is, after that, there's just nothing left in there. There's no breathable air. If you're I guess that's only if you're breathing it. Never mind.
I'm putting new stuff in.
He's
and
putting
out
new
all
stuff
the time,
in,
though.
refreshing all the air, and yeah.
Yeah. Let's say if the air is all out,
Mhm.
technically it's a void. It's a vacuum.
Sure.
There's no temperature in there.
I'd agree. So if you hop into the bag and suck out all the air for him, maybe yeah.
No. I'm just saying. An
Michael
argument,
Rebellious' head.
an argument in defense.
No. I get it.
But
Yeah.
obviously,
Uh,
crazy situation.
on the way back to them, can I just drink my common health potion too?
You can indeed. Go ahead and roll me whatever it was, like 2d4 plus 4 or something.
I don't know.
Someone has it on their thing.
I mean, I'll just do 2d4 plus 4 if that's fine.
For
Some-
health potions?
Someone had it written down somewhere.
I had
4d4 plus 4 is the greater. Common is what you have?
It's common. Yeah.
Probably 2d4 plus 2 then, I'd assume. Or 1d4 plus 4 or something. That's fine. Take the 9 HP.
Okay.
We'll say if we need to make up for more, pot sealed you or something.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll head back to the lads and lassies if there's nothing accosting me on the way.
Yeah, you cross the street again if you're trying to get back to the sheriff's office or whatnot. Otherwise, you might be able to just sneak in with the proceedings or procession or whatever.
Well, Bellius threw a hissy fit and sat back down, even though I told him it was time to go. So I got to come back and get him. You know.
Okay, you can do so. Same thing. This time the king's already inside, but some people will be coming in and out. Queen probably already Actually, Queen's probably like the last person to come in. Yeah, it's perfect timing. This is the very end. The queen is coming, or future queen is coming up, and you will get a glimpse of her beauty as she is coming by. Gorgeous woman, about the same age as Wave and
Wow.
King Wedgwood. Same age, pretty young, late 20s, early 30s, something around there. Long flowing blondish brown hair. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna give you. And she is also on a golden palanquin, being ushered in. You'll notice the kids do not run as the future queen goes by. They are awestruck by her beauty.
No.
Yeah, I'll just. I mean, how long is it? How slow is she going like through this procession?
Just a little walk, nothing crazy.
Okay, yeah, I'll just
Take your time.
talk at her beauty for a few minutes until she passes.
Yeah, some people start throwing flowers out. Maybe this is why there's no flowers.
Anyone throwing? Actually, can I pick up a thing of flowers from the ground?
Sure, you can pick up a few.
Yeah, let's put them in the bag discreetly.
Okay. Yeah, she proceeds up the pathway to the keep, and traffic begins to flow again.
Yeah, I'll stick my head in the sheriff's door and just say, "Well, y'all ready? Wedding start."
Let's do it.
Surprised that y'all are still here.
Bellius does not get up from the cell.
Well, those of you who want to keep continuing, I'm heading out. We do have a wedding. After all, that's part of our main mission, so I will be going on that part of the mission.
Is the actual out of character question real quick? Is the wedding part of our mission?
It was getting her to Wave, and if Wave was not amicable for the wedding, returning her to the kingdom. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, it was bring her back if he said no. Okay.
He's also not here either.
Yeah, but we were attending the wedding just to attend the wedding. I mean, if things go crazy, but I have my own reasons for not wanting to go right now.
That's fine. All y'all can stay if you want. I'm going to
No, I'm just saying, Bellies.
I heard they had open bar.
Damn. Do they have an open well though? That's what I really want to know. Yeah, no, Valmeen and Zorion do not, y'all make your own decisions. If you don't want to go, you can go. If you don't, you don't. Bellius is staying.
Okay.
I'll come stand by Valleys for a second. Like, you're gonna stay?
Yes, I've made up my mind. Sorry.
Okay.
I had to throw something away. Yes, I've made up my mind.
I will say my main point of going is to steal shit from that keep. Out of character.
Oh man.
that was not blatantly obvious.
Solo mission.
That was not.
I wasn't sure if I had to spell it out, but that's.
No, you didn't. But I love that. That's that rocks.
So
Thank you, though.
only Cuck is going, so he can sneak a lot easier as himself, or are multiple people going? What is the plan here?
Well,
Potts goes
Cucurella-
where Zarian goes.
Cucurella, you haven't said that you're going to steal. You just said you're going to the wedding. I'm assuming you're not going to actually be at the wedding part of it. You're going to be going around stealing stuff.
I was gonna attend like part of the wedding, part of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, you guys don't know that you're going to steal stuff. Cucurella is just going to the wedding, and Belly's is staying here. So.
Well, Dawn also said out loud that all that stuff about the.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and that's
unguarded.
That's right because you brought it up again. Okay, that's right. Yeah,
that he's part of the Watchers because
we did all
trying to kill y'all part.
Yeah, you're right. There's that.
Well,
They said they were sorry.
I'll see here. I don't necessarily. I'm not very sneaky, and I think I don't want to go by myself. So.
Valmeen?
I'll see.
Decision time.
In all honesty, I have no other business, so what's the point of leaving? So I will stay as well.
Right. Cuck, I think it's a
Vodka.
solo mission time.
Little curtsy out the door and head back to the crowd.
Yep. Yeah, natural one on die. The guy does not wake up. He is still passed out.
I like how you had this whole conversation from the door, if I'm not mistaken.
Just my head sticking through.
He might peek up over the jail cell like little things. Door's still unlocked on the jail cells. But yeah, Cuck dips out and can make his way towards the keep.
So can I grab
what
the
is
poop
it?
dagger before I leave?
Oh, you didn't already have the poop dagger on you?
I threw it on the ground when I was pissed at Elliot's.
Of course, I had that.
I paid a lot of money for that dagger.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are. What is your plan to go into the keep? Are you trying to go into the front door, act as a guest, or are you just gonna sneak in the previous way you did before?
I haven't snuck into the keep before. I've only snuck into the Wizard's Tower.
Wizard's Tower.
Or is that part of like the this is the keep here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go the same way I did, where I called the kids. Told them that I'm basically Batman and jumped over the wall.
You jumped from over here.
Jumped from over here.
You jumped from over here into here.
I do not see where you're pinging if you're pinging.
You jumped into the cathedral last time. Church, northwest.
I know I'm talking about the Wizard Tower when I went from here to
The
here.
kids weren't the Wizard Tower. The Wizard Tower was in the middle of the night.
Okay, well I'm gonna go from here to here then, regardless.
You triggered this guard and he ran around trying to find
Okay,
people.
I Cucurella, me and myself, and going from here to here.
Alright, you can do so. Your boots make it easy. Let's see how the guard rotations are for today. Guard rotations are actually pretty trash today.
The day of the wedding, holy shit.
You can get in relatively easily, actually.
What
Maybe
y'all's
they're all inside the
plan-
keep.
What y'all's plan if the guard wakes up?
What are we gonna do?
Like, how do you explain?
I'm
one
just gonna
person
say
goes to-
I'm gonna say that the rest of us aren't going. We're not going. I'm at least, I'm not going anywhere.
You say I was kidnapped or something that made me seem kind of innocent?
No, I'm just gonna say that while we were waiting here patiently and doing our best to collaborate and be cooperative, my brother had business that he said was urgent enough that warranted his immediate absence from here. So he had to leave. We, as a show of good faith, didn't leave to let you know that this is equally important to us as a group. So
Write that down, Cook.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you can hop over the wall with your boots, nice and easy, making that jump relatively quickly and fast. Are you going to try and go in through the Wizard Tower or the kitchen like you did last time?
I was gonna try and go through the Wizard's Tower just because I kind of know the layout of it from
Okay.
last time. I have some familiarity with it.
I want to say they weren't connected. And you might be able to jump into the Wizard's Tower now that you're familiar with the boots.
Yeah, I'll still go for the Wizard's Tower. Fuck it.
Okay. You can jump into the Wizard's Tower. It is entirely barren. This was hugely decorated before, tons of stuff all over the place. It seems like it was stripped down and most of the stuff either sold or transported to Rodney's hometown.
Does it seem like this wizard is no longer here?
Yes. He's dead. That's why Rodney is promoted.
I see. That's tough.
Archmage Royston was his name. He went to fight with Verdal Carlton and passed.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna head down to like. I mean, the vault doesn't in this part of the area be like underneath like the actual keep ornament.
Yes. I don't think you saw it last time. You came in through the kitchen last time. You'd assume probably the kitchen's relatively close to like the main hall, where the king's throne would be. This would be where he holds court, so people would come in. Probably big court hall situation, tons of pillars, all that stuff. During a wedding, this is most likely where people are going to be dining and eating and stuff. So should be pretty obvious when you get there.
I'll head. Saying this is like the kitchen, this building. Which one's this and which one's this?
Barracks, guard tower, drawbridge gate stuff.
So there's no like castle in this keep.
This is the castle.
I just asked if that was the kitchen. You said yes.
Kitchen is in the back left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get to the ground floor of the wizard's tower and just try and go into here.
Yep.
I wasn't trying to make this a whole thing.
This is probably where some guards would be. Nope. The guards are not looking this way. They are looking out. There is a number of guards over here and over here. Looks like they have set up. There's pews all over the place in the middle. And it looks like the wedding will be serviced here in the middle. This little.
I'll jump in through a window in the kitchen.
Yep. Kitchen's over
Is
here.
there wait staff kind of in the kitchen room?
Ooh, this is a good question. No, for some reason.
Not even one.
It's a natural one of the die, so I'm gonna say no.
Is there any?
Maybe you're gonna cook late. Maybe everyone's just bartending right now.
Is there any closets or anything where they would have like changed their clothes into like their?
Yeah, there's probably like a pantry
Professional.
closet type thing. Yeah, you can find a chef's coat of some sort.
Yeah, there's like a chef's outfit. I'll put the chef's outfit on over like what I had on before and try.
Okay. So you still have your cloak on?
No.
Okay. No shadow cloak.
A chef wouldn't be wearing a shadow cloak, I don't think.
Okay. But he has a poop dagger.
Allegedly.
A chef normally does carry a rag with him, though. You could fold it up and have your chef's rag.
Yeah, I'll grab a chef's rag, but also use it to wipe off the poop dagger. And then...
No, I mean, you could fold up your cloak and pretend it's your like really nice rag, so people aren't like, "What the fuck? He's wearing a cloak." Like, oh, that's just it's my personal rag. Like,
there's also a chef's hat here too. Do you want the chef's hat?
Ball it up, put it in the chef's hat, bro.
How tall is this chef's hat?
Only like a foot.
Big enough to put a poop
It's like
dagger in.
like Ratatouille size.
Okay. I will put the chef's hat on and put the dagger in the hat, like Jack said.
Nice. All right, yeah. You make it into the kitchen. You can quickly find the hallway. People are just now leaving, as it seems like they are proceeding into the courtyard for the wedding to begin. You can wait a little bit, and the banquet hall will clear. And there at the top of the banquet hall is the king's throne with a table in front of it and a few extra chairs. Pretty nice chairs brought up. It seems like the wedding party of some sort will be sitting there as well.
Before I leave the kitchen, is there any nice like chinaware or anything in here?
Before you leave the kitchen? Not in the kitchen, no.
Okay, and the banquet hall is empty.
It's clearing out, yes, and it'll clear out pretty quickly. This is going to be the banquet hall. King's throne up here.
Enter the banquet hall and just kind of fuck with the table settings to make it seem like I'm doing something important here.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
Just moving, like the little spoon on one side to like
Stealth
the wrong
check.
on the
Stealth or
other
deception,
side.
whichever one's your higher. Blending in. That'll do. Yeah. You'll see most of the wait staff is cleared out. Maybe they're serving drinks outside or something. But there's a few here and there. But it seems like they're like ushering people out, and that they don't seem to be worried about you touching all the silver or anything like that. You are blending in well. Nobody is Nobody is the
Just, like,
wiser.
Put my breath on it, like polishing the silverware.
You can wait for an ideal moment when all of the wait staff are not looking, and you can try and find where the treasury is.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to not look.
All right, they are not looking. Why don't you roll me an investigation check? See if you can find this treasury.
Josh is like, and now they're not looking. What do? You have 5 seconds. Oh my god.
You
Panic set in.
go up to the king's throne. There's super nice silverware. You're super distracted for a second. You look at it. It's golden. It's pure gold silverware. Goldware, as they would say.
Then anyone looking at the king's throne right now?
No.
I'm gonna dump it all into every piece of like gilded silverware I see up there, whether cups or plates or anything. I'm just dumping it into.
The whole table. Everyone's setting there is gold. You can take all 5 settings, I think. Maybe
all
6.
5 are in the bag.
I think it's 6. 2, 3.
Do you want me to just put my?
There's 6 settings.
sheet?
Yeah,
6
6 gold settings. Yeah, you can do that, and you'll look back up, try and remember what you were doing. You're like, oh, that's right, behind the king's throne. You look up, king's throne. It's just a wall.
I look at this wall, like investigation check on it to see if there's any bricks that are misaligned, like secret little entrances or anything.
Yeah, you start looking.
Anything that can be moved?
There's absolutely nothing.
Is there painting on the wall?
Yes, but it's extremely high.
Anything like below the chairs? Anything below like this little awning that we're on?
Yeah, why don't you give me an investigation check again as you look for the chairs?
Okay.
That'll do.
Yeah, better.
The king's throne. You'll see it's on a rise, a little pedestal dais type thing, and that whole unit slides. You can see a little bit of maybe when you're walking by, you feel the air flowing underneath it.
Yeah,
you can.
The wait staff not looking good.
They are indeed. Everyone has cleared the banquet hall.
Okay.
Maybe a couple chefs went back towards the kitchen, but since you went behind the table, nobody has noticed you.
I'm gonna pretend that I spilled something on the ground here and start like wiping it off with my rag, but also like be trying to push the pedestal aside while I'm doing that.
Yeah, it'll start making some noise, but it's not too loud.
I'll start coughing over the noise as I push it.
There's a man violently coughing alone in this room.
Yeah. There will be a staircase leading down.
Yeah. Fucking head straight down there, baby.
Yeah. As you walk down, the torches will begin to light themselves.
Nice.
Ambiance. And you'll come up to a door, and it says Gray's Torture Dungeon. Just kidding. No, it is indeed the treasury. No door, no nothing. They assume that the keep is guarded well enough that if someone breaks in this far, that they have killed everyone already, and they might as well take the treasure. So this is pretty much their only security is the throne itself. You can walk in, and you will see mountains of gold. Some fairly nice paintings and statues and such. It is yours for the picking. Do you want to test the limits of your bag?
Say, how much can I fit in this bag? Because it is called,
You don't know.
and I quote, the bottomless bag.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Do you want?
Yeah, it is.
You want to put
Committed.
that? You want to put that to the
Yeah,
test?
it is.
Just
I'm just gonna start. Is there any of these paintings that really stand out before I start going for the gold? Really catch my eye as like, and it looks valuable.
Investigation or perception?
Or not just paintings, but like anything that in general in here that just sticks out.
Give me one of the rolls, investigation or perception. Yes, there is indeed 5 paintings. It seems to be paintings of a spectacular battle, but you'll notice very quickly that the paint used is some type of gold,
Jesus.
and some type of liquidized gold that they use to paint with, and is indeed gold.
Will they fit? Like, can I open the bag wide enough for him?
Not with the frames on.
Are the frames gold?
Probably, but you could probably disassemble it.
Okay, I'll take out the paintings from the frames, roll them up into like scrolls, basically.
Mhm.
Put a little like cloth around them to keep them tied up like that.
Yeah. This will probably take you quite a bit of time for you to
That's
not
the
damage the
case.
paintings.
Yeah, if that's the case. I'm gonna leave the frames and then just start trying to after it, whatever time passes with the scrolls. I'm gonna try and scoop
Okay.
gold with a quick
So are you gonna
bag.
try and disassemble the frames and like delicately
No,
roll up the
I'm
papers,
just
or are you
leaving-
just gonna
I'm
like
leaving-
cut the edges and assume whoever's buying this doesn't really care about like getting 90,
I'm assuming
90%?
if they're buying like a stolen, super expensive painting, that they don't really care.
Okay, so you grab the poop dagger and you start cutting.
I'm gonna use my
The
ornate rapier.
poop dagger.
Ornate rapier to cut.
He used the rag to wipe the poop dagger off.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah,
first
yeah.
thing-
I
Oh,
cleaned the
okay,
poop
yeah,
dagger.
yeah,
how
My
dare
bad,
you.
my bad,
That's
my bad.
sanitized.
My
I still
bad.
hate you, but good point.
No, hey, listen, you can hate me, and that's fine. That's what brothers are for. I'm looking out for you. You may not think it, but I'm looking out for you.
Yeah, so I'll do that and then just
Yeah.
start scooping.
You'll get through the third painting. Bit of time goes by. You're not quite sure how long, and you'll begin to hear screams coming from up above. Why don't I get perception checks from everyone in prison currently?
Okay.
I will also roll for Megan here in a moment.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perception check. Wow. And then let me go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna switch over and literally impersonate her.
Ammo box.
Bruh.
Perception check.
Go out of perception. Whoa.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
You will all
Nice.
hear the screams coming.
Good
from the
job,
keep.
Zorion.
Thank you.
You guys will be able to peek over. You guys probably can't see the front gate. Yeah, you guys can't quite see the front gate, but as a little bit of time goes by, if you guys aren't busting out of prison immediately at the hear of screams, you'll see some people running down the main pathway over
Away from the keep?
Away from the keep.
Okay, it's time to leave. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Why don't we call the session there for today? We'll pick back up
All right.
Oh.
in a week or two. Or 3.
Can't wait to figure out what the fuck. What's going on at the wedding?
How are we looking for the 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th?
I mean, I'm good right now.
I
have no
will
plan- I
be
have no
out of
plan.
town on the 10th.
Okay. Are you gone for an extended period of time that you don't want to disclose, or?
Yes, I will be gone from the 8th to the 14th.
Okay, so the whole week. Okay. So that week is pretty much gone. We want to try for next week, or you guys need a little breaky poo?
I'm good for next week. If everybody else is good.
I'm good.
Better to me.
Yeah.
All right, let's shoot for the 3rd, same time as normal. If we need to change that, we can. I will
Okay.
check in with you guys this weekend to make sure.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Coolio, y'all. Yeah. My prison,
this was fun.
my prison break
Thanks for-
episode didn't go expected, but I'm excited to see what happens.
We're
next episode.
innocent. Why would I break out of prison and make myself guilty, bro?
Exactly.
But now that duty calls,
Sure. Now it's
we will leap
justified.
into action. Now it's justified because
It's
something bad is
justified.
happening. We got to go help save the
Yeah.
day.
Just like Mary. Yeah.
I'm not sharing.
Oh,
any
listen.
my stolen painting funds with you.
It's fine. We don't want them.
Good.
Actually, I won't speak for the ladies. They may
Yes,
want them.
we will touch on that, Cuckrelly, if you decide to go up above on the next episode or not.
You hear the screams and you just go,
Is-
nah.
too-
and
too
you
much-
just keep living.
But literally, my mind is already made where I was about to say like I keep like going for the
Okay.
pictures.
I will write that down. 5 ornate paintings.
I will say before this ends, I don't know if I can retroactively do it, but did the throne close while I went back down?
It
I
did
close
not.
that? It was just open.
It is heavy. It stays in place. Maybe there's a trap somewhere in here that shuts it. Who knows?
I was gonna try and close it myself.
Oh, close it like as you go down?
Yeah, like leave like a sliver.
Sure.
open.
There's a little, yeah, you can do that. There's a little handlebar. You can drag it, shut it.
That was the only thing I had.
Cool. All right. I will shoot you guys a message this weekend to see if we can get the 3rd going.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet.
I'm excited.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
if you check in if you check in on Sunday, I'll know for sure. If
I
we're
will
doing
shoot y'all a
Wednesday.
message on Sunday and or Monday.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
Sounds good.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks for hosting. It
you.
was fantastic as always.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for playing. It was a
Thank
good
you.
time.
Yeah. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good
Good.
night.
Good night, guys.